1994. From the murky banks of terrestrial radio, a new hope begins to rise.
Opie and Anthony are radio shock jocks known for setting up outrageous stunts. People sure are listening.
Two Long Island natives who together would one day change the world as broadcasting's greatest duo. After 20 years, these children of the 80s have arrived.
Their hugely popular radio show is not just in New York anymore.
Opie and Anthony show. The hottest show there is.
Through 55-gallon drums and wiffle ball bats.
You're pushing it until you're comfortable.
From mayors to mayor.
It was an April Fool's hoax by two radio disc jockeys.
With bottle rockets and bra bombings. And wieners and pigs.
Opie and Anthony got their hands on the photo and tweeted it.
Two men that have taken a box of cocks further than any.
Well, these people will definitely stop. Guaranteed. Lift up the...
They've met friends along the way.
I have a raging heart-on right now. Can I please put my dick in your donuts?
And through fines, scandals, suspensions, cancellations, and terminations, it's the one show that remains unscathed. Striking fear into the hearts of management everywhere comes a radio show that after 20 years remains above all else real. This is the Opie and Anthony Show.
Is he an idiot or what?
Let's get the show on the road.
A lot of idiots in the news today. One of them being Jesse Jackson.
Brother Jesse
Jackson. He's an idiot. Charles Barkley is not an idiot. Excuse me. I was thinking Charles Barkley says pot made him eat chips.
Is that?
Oh, really?
So what is that about?
Yeah, really. Wow.
I just read that cold. I didn't even. I don't know that one.
It affects everyone that way.
Yeah.
Of course, everyone gets the munchies.
Yeah,
right.
Huh? He's saying it in like pot is harmless. All it ever did was make me eat potato chips.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
It was good. It was a funny clip.
Yeah, I think alcohol is way more dangerous than pot.
Yeah.
If you were asking me.
Right.
For a magazine article or something.
I got into a little discussion last night.
That would be the article.
Right? on Twitter with people that are like, you should talk about weed, and, a lot of the MMA guys smoke it, and it makes you fast. It keeps you fast and something like. I'm like, really? Then maybe it was just me and everyone I knew that had fucking slowed down. It's like, no, that was the old weed you were smoking. So now, like, everyone, these guys are piling on saying, like, no, the new weed, it doesn't slow you down at all.
Nice.
Doesn't do anything.
I like that.
I'm like, oh, really?
Might have to take a look at that.
Yeah, I don't think so.
No, Dennis Rodman's the other idiot in the news.
Yeah.
And then I got to say, Governor Christie is a big fat idiot.
Oh, boy.
This fucking guy had a very, very, very good shot at the White House, and now he has this ridiculous bridge scandal.
Little scandal.
And I don't know. I mean, your basic news channels are being very, very careful with this.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess they have to be. Well, but Governor Christie knew, period.
There's a lot of speculation.
He just knew. But then, they're not saying that officially yet on CNN, Fox, MSNBC, whatever news channel you watch.
Yeah.
Well, this guy knew. I mean, there's emails that are so close to Governor Christie.
Yeah, it's like 1 degree of separation away. He decided. Someone on this is where we are right now.
Right.
Somebody very close to him,
in his inner circle,
a direct appointee to him, decided because the Fort Lee mayor, I guess it was, right? The mayor of Fort Lee.
Who's a Democrat.
Who's a Democrat.
Christie, obviously a Republican.
He didn't give an endorsement to Christie during the last governor election.
The election where Governor Christie was kicking the ass of everybody.
Right.
It wasn't even close, so it didn't even matter.
So this guy decides he's going to get in touch with another guy, another Christie appointee,
right,
that he knows over at the Port Authority.
Who are pretty much high school friends of Christie.
Right. Yeah.
Or that close to Governor Christie.
So he sends him an email over to this other appointee of Christie, who's head of the Port Authority. He's involved in the Port Authority. And he says, hey, Make some traffic over there in Fort Lee. Hey, fuck it up.
Like you said,
You know?
like it's an online game.
It's like
it's Sim City or something.
Sim City. It's
or
like
something.
Your opponent was against you. Do you want to, bribe him this or close off traffic to his town? Oh, close off traffic. A bunch of exclamation points over the cars.
Right.
Meh.
Everyone getting heated.
They're all angry.
Peeing in their cars.
Yes. Oh.
I wonder how many people had to pee in their cars
because
what Governor Christie allegedly did.
Because of a little vendetta. So now, at the very least...
By the way, this all started in September. I want people to... we've been hearing these rumblings since September in this area. And then it all came to a head yesterday because these emails surfaced. Connecting it...
Busiest bridge in the world.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And the one thing about this area, we all take our fucking traffic extremely seriously. We deal with it every day. It drives us insane. We see lane closures that go nowhere, and we always wonder, why was that lane closed?
Yeah.
So it seems like this shit has been going on forever as a little vendetta, a little thing you could do to get back at people.
Right. When I get out of the Midtown Tunnel, there's one of those light-up signs, and it says, however many minutes to the Grand Central Parkway.
Right.
And usually it says 8 minutes.
Right.
If I see it says 14 minutes,
right,
I'm like, oh, motherfucker.
Of course.
Because I know I'm going to be sitting now 8 to 14 minutes. It's not really that bad, but it's just going to be sitting in fucking traffic.
Right.
And then you got to figure out why there was traffic, and it's usually a dumb fuck reason.
But it's 6 minutes there, and then it's a broken call over here for another 4 minutes, and then they close a bunch of the toll lanes, and then it's another 5 minutes there. It adds up, is what I'm saying.
So when these working people on the GWB find out that politicians and their cronies closed toll lanes and put you in traffic for no reason other than a vendetta
to get back at somebody,
that is a big thing. Wow. Very big thing.
This shit still goes on, huh?
Who knew?
There's an email in here.
Yeah.
One of them said there's an email, time for some traffic in Fort Lee.
Oh, that's the email, right?
I think
time for some traffic in Fort Lee.
But his guy, I think it's that guy Wilstein, who's his friend, writes back, got it.
Well, now, let's wait until we can interpret this very vague email exchange.
Time for some traffic. Why when you write it better? Like,
exactly.
I really think we need to do a traffic study, because that's one of the excuses they're using. But it's not in the emails. But why wouldn't you just say it that way in the emails?
Yeah.
Knowing that a lot of emails just don't go away.
Yeah, exactly.
I was telling Ed, in the old days, it was an inbox. Like, here's the inbox, and you see, time for some traffic, and then you write back, got it, but then those inbox fucking, messages go into a shredder or something.
How about you just meet in an office somewhere and go, psst,
right,
hey, here's what the deal is.
You know that thing?
Yeah.
You know that guy Lee?
We going to Jersey? No. Nice work, Christy.
That's why Sonny got shot in the car. There's traffic. There's a road rage incident.
You know that guy Lee. You're talking code. We all know that.
Exactly.
But Governor Christie put out a statement yesterday. He's outraged. He's going to get to the bottom of this, that type of shit.
Well, he was goofing on it since September.
Yeah, he
has downplaying it, kind of
yelling at reporters, kind of.
He was saying, he was on some of the talk shows saying things like, oh, yeah, I was out there in my orange vest putting the cones out myself.
Right.
Like, this is ridiculous that I'd be involved in this.
What's very interesting is Governor Christie is a guy that gets front and center all the time.
Oh, yeah.
And he just wrote a little statement, threw it to the press yesterday, and then he has been very, very quiet since.
He owns problems.
Yeah, has disappeared. He canceled one of his meetings yesterday, or one of his appearances or whatever it was.
And just the other day, he all of a sudden they had this ceremonial DREAM Act signing. He had signed it into law a while ago.
What's the DREAM Act?
It's children of immigrants can get to scholarships in Jersey. And, it's very Democratic-friendly legislation.
Of course.
And it's very suspect that he decided just the other day to have this ceremonial signing where a bunch of people are around and clapping for him. And you could be led to believe that that was perhaps to take some of the heat off of him from these Democrats that would, throw him under the bus.
Right.
Saying, well, we were just clapping for him the other day.
Man, he's in deep shit, period.
Well, at the very least, he has appointed people that are not good people to have around him. That's the very least.
At this point.
At this point.
I think it goes further.
It's what we know is he...
I think this gets really ugly.
You could bash him by saying, well, what kind of response... But then again, you could bash Obama for the same thing. Every politician. But... if it goes further...
Yeah. We'll get into more details.
Chris Christie on the phone.
It's Birdman.
Oh.
Birdman.
What do you think? That fat motherfucker had nothing to do with it?
Dude, he's been in the booth all morning.
Oh, Jesus, it's E-Rock.
Wait.
No, it's not. G-Rod's fucked up.
I can speak for myself. I believe he has a lot to do with this.
Uh-huh.
I think he has everything to do with this.
But this might be such a no big deal to these guys. He probably does, but it may be one of those things like, hey, we cause a little like they may have been doing this so much, it may be such a thing that they even don't even is not a thought. It never gets brought up.
I now believe that this has been something they've been doing forever.
Yeah. Business as usual?
Because I know we've all said it. Why is this lane closed? Because you're traffic forever, an extra 20 minutes, and then you get to where there was supposed to be something, and there's nothing. What's
traffic
that about?
Starts moving. What the fuck is that?
What is that?
Yeah.
Is that a vendetta?
I don't know. Perhaps, how about rolling construction?
Rolling construction.
I think rolling construction is only about vendettas.
That could
I don't think they ever do anything.
Oh, man.
You can't get around them.
A politician just saying,
it's right there.
Let's roll some shit out.
Get the fucking...
We're going to roll from exit 8 to exit 15.
I want fucking 3 abreast orange trucks doing 20 miles an hour.
I want one crew putting the cones down and one crew picking them up
right after. I hate rolling construction.
Well, here's more details. During the bridge incident, which I think snarled traffic, backing it up all over Fort Lee and and other surrounding towns in that area.
4 days.
4 straight days instead of having just slight traffic at the bridge at that time, it was hours. People were stuck in traffic for hours. And they're saying that 4 ambulance calls were delayed and 1 resulted in a woman's death, they're saying.
And it disrupted the search for a missing 4-year-old.
Right.
It probably just delayed a little bit. That's what they're saying.
Thank God for that.
Oh, yeah. Get me to get her out of the van.
What was some of that stuff you were reading right before the show, Jimmy?
These were emails that are, I
Blue
guess...
Boy magazine?
Yes. I was looking at Goofus and Gallant, not decide which one I'd fuck, remember? It's a text exchange between 2 unidentified Christie appointees, and it showed the calloused Shatters taking great delight in the 4 days of gridlock. One of them said, "Is it wrong that I'm smiling?" And another one's like, "I feel bad about the kids."
Oh, God.
And then another one, "They are the children of Buono voters."
Yep.
I guess...
There was a lot of problems with kids
not going to school.
Not going to school.
First day of school, which is usually a biggie for parents.
Parents that were trying to get their kids to school. Yeah, it was just a clusterfuck, and a lot of commerce was interfered with. A lot of trucking going over the bridge. That's a huge thoroughfare for commerce between Jersey and New York. There are lawsuits that are going to fucking pile up.
Look at this, Richie in New York City. Go ahead.
Yeah, good morning, boys.
Hey, buddy.
I don't know if you guys realize how bad this fucked up the traffic. It fucked up the traffic. Not only did he do it going south, but at one point they also, a following day, the traffic, he did it going into New Jersey. So the traffic one day was backed up so bad, it was backed up down to 57th Street where you get onto the West Side Highway.
Yeah.
Wow.
Why would you do it that way, though, if you're trying to fuck over the guy in Fort Lee?
I actually know that's... about 7 to 7.5 miles to the bridge.
Yeah.
Bumper to bumper.
I don't know why you'd do it that way, though. Doesn't make sense. You're trying to fuck over the guy in Fort Lee.
Maybe that's another issue, because I'm not sure if that's coming out that he... that it was blocked that way as well.
Yeah, this was to screw up Fort Lee.
Right.
And it's people who've sat in traffic for hours for meaningless reasons. I think that they should find out who did this and execute them.
Yes,
and they
on
won't
the
do
bridge.
it anymore.
Or hang them on the bridge.
Oh.
Like old school.
Throw them off like they thought Michael Rappaport jumped in that Stallone movie.
Right.
That was a Christie plan.
Yeah.
If, I guess you got to do the ifs and the allegeds and all that shit. But if Governor Christie ordered this, like you were saying earlier, it's like he's trying to be Tony Soprano.
It's mob tactics. It's old school, like crony mob tactics.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a very difficult situation. Close that fucking bridge.
It really is. It's like, that is old school, like, boss hog shit.
Well, you think it's old school, but I'm assuming that this shit has just always been going on. These little things that you could do to, piss off your political fucking, opponents.
Hey, T, I blocked the bridge, T. I love that guy. Yeah, this is, he could be fucked in this one, especially if it goes any further.
And this is death, and that's bad.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, they were hinting on one of the channels last night that, criminal charges possibly for people.
Yeah. I would assume.
Fucking with the 911 responders or whatever. Maybe that's what it is.
Right.
They said there were ambulances driving on the sidewalks.
Just trying to get to where they had to be.
Just fucking over your constituency like that.
Yeah, fucking over.
Nothing more than I'm insulted that this guy didn't fucking endorse me.
That takes big balls. And they're using the word bully.
Yeah.
We all don't bully. We all don't like bullies these days.
Christie's a bully.
And you're, like you said, he's, if he ordered this, he's pissing off his own people.
And these are working people, fucking people that go to school. This is like the salt of the earth, Yeah,
it was
not just, we don't care about them.
Republicans got affected as well.
Yeah. Although you could take the Republican lane. I know they opened up one that was clear,
that the easy pass lane?
Smooth sailing.
Nice.
You had a big R on it, and if you have to be honest and stay in the proper lane.
That Midtown Tunnel, I don't know what kind of fucking scam they're pulling over there, but there's traffic there every day. Yesterday, oh my God.
Yeah, but it's always for no reason.
I go through there, they stop traffic.
Right.
And I swear, this guy it looked like he was trying to set a record. How slowly can I cross this little fucking lane of the toll plaza? They don't understand people are like in a rush, trying to get to work.
If you got all those toll lanes, they should be open at all fucking times.
Every lane should be opened for every fucking hour of the day, period.
You're trying to tell us that we don't pay enough fucking money to keep all the lanes open?
Right.
All of a sudden, because I hate when you come in at a early hour like this.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, fuck, obviously I'm going to have no fucking traffic. This rules. And then you get to the toll plaza and they decide, it's light traffic, so we'll only keep one fucking lane open. And then you're sitting in the tolls for 10, 15 minutes.
But there's other instances, too. Like yesterday, for example, they had to turn a box truck around. Sometimes they got to turn trucks around.
Right.
They get over there in the tunnel, and the tunnel isn't supposed to take certain trucks, so they got to turn them around. Now they got to stop everybody at the toll plaza, spin the truck around, which is fine. I understand that's going to happen. It's annoying, but it's going to happen. But now after they turn the truck around, the guy will put his hand out and leave it out. Like, now you can go.
Right.
He'll leave it out, and as he's slowly walking out of the lane, he'll keep his hand out there, even when he's completely out of the way, and then be like, all right, now come on. Just to fucking, like, it's a power thing with them. Yeah. It's a power
thing. For that
thing.
one moment of stopping.
Right. Like,
you feel like a king.
It's like, get the fuck
My
out of the
moment
way.
to feel like a king.
I'm backing up all this
Look
traffic.
at what I get to do.
I tell you
my
when you go.
Job.
Meanwhile, his wife is having her fucking vagina pounded into the sheets while he's at work.
Can only hope.
Pat in the Bronx has something on Bridgegate.
Oh, Bridgegate. Is that what they're going to call it?
Yeah, they're already calling it.
Oh, no.
The gate thing just became gate. Makes no sense.
I tweeted Governor Christie yesterday.
You did?
Just a song I like, and I was wondering if he liked it.
Bridge over troubled water?
Yeah.
There you go.
And then I just wrote, what says you?
What says you, Governor Christie?
And my other tweet to him was just, uh-oh. Uh-oh. But Pat's going to explain this whole thing. Go ahead, Pat.
Hey, guys. With the traffic the caller was calling about that stopped at 57th Street wasn't due to Christie that day. That was because the jackass workers who were fixing potholes ran out of asphalt.
So are you saying that caller was talking out his ass?
Yes, he was.
Wow.
Beautiful. This is working out perfectly today. Yeah, we assumed that wasn't part of the bridge gate.
Yeah, they did about 200 potholes and they only had asphalt for 100 of them. So
I hear you. Right. Thank you, Pat.
You want to go up to that toll plaza? Bada bing, put your car over there.
We could set up cones. We could stop traffic. Yeah. We got people in the MTA and the Port Authority.
Governor Christie has to get in front of some cameras today.
Mm-hmm.
Today.
Oh, good luck.
Today.
I don't know. I think he's probably got people poking around, seeing who knows what. Like, the last thing he wants is to be blindsided by some reporter flapping a piece of paper in his hand going, hey, what about this that says, signed by you?
Yeah, maybe he doesn't
fuck everyone on the bridge.
Right? Maybe he doesn't know if he sent a text like, did I talk to him? It was such a small moment.
You want to go through everything and remember, do the old, we want to find out who. Let's find out who was, do an investigation, get you back in the governor's office. Yeah, heard that enough times on the radio.
Of course. I'm just, this was what Christie said yesterday. What I've seen today for the first time is unacceptable. I'm outraged and deeply saddened to learn that not only was I misled by a member of my staff, but this completely inappropriate and unsanctioned conduct was made without my knowledge.
So that was Obama saying what?
Why would the staff do it? Why would they care who endorsed him? I get that they're all together, but wouldn't that be something he would get annoyed at? Like, the guy didn't endorse me?
If the guy's a complete asshole and goes up to him later and goes, hey, you fucking see that traffic?
That was me.
That was me.
I did it for you.
I did it for you, man.
I did it for you.
Did it for you. Oh, God. Are you fucking crazy? You fucking what?
What? I did it for you.
It's fucking great, man. We fucked that guy, didn't we? No!
One thing is clear, Christie continues, this type of behavior is unacceptable, and I will not tolerate it because the people of New Jersey deserve better. This behavior is not representative of me or my administration in any way, and people will be held responsible for their actions. And then he went away.
The people of New Jersey deserve better? Like what, in every other state they don't deserve better than traffic when old ladies die?
Well, we've dealt with that, right? Everyone thinking their state is the greatest. Relax.
People of New Jersey have resolve.
Right. Do they? New Jerseyans don't give up. What?
Oh, God. New Jersey. We'll get over this bridge scandal, people. Well, there was traffic on the bridge. I need to do a benefit. You fucking... I better not. Fucking Roland loves him. Bruce. Bruce will get out there and do a benefit for everybody that had to sit in traffic. He's a tool.
Meanwhile, Bruce has caused more traffic with his fucking concerts than anybody.
Wow, the closures in September caused massive gridlock, leaving commuters stuck in traffic for hours. The email messages also reportedly show New Jersey officials reacting after the closings were reversed. The New York side gave Fort Lee back all 3 lanes this morning. We are appropriately going nuts. Wildstein reportedly wrote to Kelly, Port Authority Chairman David Sampson, helping us to retaliate.
I want no acts of traffic retaliation. Gridlock ends now.
What do you think?
If I see rubbernecking.
What do you think?
Did
you order it?
Hard to say.
Hard to say, really?
I can't even make... Man, I ain't even got an opinion. Well, you gotta have a motherfucking opinion. I shot Marvin in the face.
I don't know. It's just way too close to Christie. He had to know.
Well, it is, but we gotta say. I guess we gotta say. There isn't enough out there to absolutely say whether he knew. A hunch. Even that.
I say.
You got to know a little more about these guys that were sending the emails back and forth. Are they one of those, I did it for you, man?
I think not only did he know, they went out to dinner and talked about it.
You think?
And had a good laugh.
Good chuckle.
A good laugh about it.
But is that a big deal? It's like, how the staff will fight sometimes and we have no idea what's going on?
Oh, yeah.
Is it one of those things where in that world that's such a common thing that you wouldn't even tell him? Because that'd be like Sam coming and going, fucking E-Rock was crankiest. Like, he might say that, but he might not because it's such a non-issue.
Or maybe they
dirty tricks.
The only other thing is maybe they know Governor Christie so well because they've been close to him for so long. They know that he would like this to happen.
He'd love it. Right.
You know what I mean?
He's kind of a crazy guy,
like this,
a little fun, right?
Like they just know.
Hey, we'll just fuck with, the busiest bridge in the world.
Oh, that guy's being an asshole? All right, we know. We know. We got
fuck
this.
his town up.
We know what Christie needs here.
Dude, let's just go in and fuck his town up with cars.
Jesus, it's unbelievable.
Yeah, it'll be hilarious.
Jon Stewart had the best take on this so far.
Oh, yeah, well.
Although Letterman had a hilarious fucking joke.
I didn't see that one.
That was really funny. He was snarling traffic somewhere else as well. And they showed a Arby's drive-thru.
Oh, that's funny.
That was pretty funny.
I saw the Jon Stewart. The problem with Jon Stewart is if his bit is a 10, with me it automatically starts off at a 5. Like I whack 5 points off of any funny bit for him because I can't stand him so much.
You can't stand him anymore?
Can't stand him. You sanctimonious fuckwad. Thank you.
And planning this over email with non-coded lingo? You ought to be ashamed of yourselves. Hey, why don't we create a traffic jam in Fort Lee as retribution? You're an embarrassment to dialogue. Here's how it should have gone. Hey, did you take care of that thing? Yeah, that thing? Yeah, I took care of that thing. Yeah, a good friend Lee? Yeah, he's constipated, all right. Yeah, no. Lee? Yeah, a good friend Lee? He's going to be backed up. Oh.
That's good. There you go.
That is funny, yeah.
To make it so blatantly obvious in these emails and text messages, that's, wow.
It's so bad for Jersey, too, because Jersey does have that synonymous with kind of bungling organized crime, a la Sopranos and stuff. So to do something like this, which is such a strong-arm tactic, it just, again, reinforces that whole Jersey stereotype.
The only thing we haven't discussed, how did all these emails see the...
Don't know. I don't know.
You cannot email anything safely. You really can't.
They surfaced. Emails always surfaced.
They surfaced.
So. It always says emails surfaced.
Oh, you don't want that.
So there's a panicky Pete in that office.
Live from the CBS.
Whoa, live! What happened?
Look at us.
What's going on?
Something surfacing?
Whoa, I want to hear it.
Live.
What is it?
Did sound
Broadcast Center in New York City. This is CBS 2 News at 11.
Wow.
New details
Sounds
of the
important.
scandal surrounding traffic gridlock at the George Washington Bridge. A top aide to Governor Christie now implicated after emails reveal a twisted plot.
Twisted plot. We should have used twisted plot.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Hearings begin tomorrow, one day after these emails surface. The CBS 2's Jessica.
That's old. We did all that.
Wow.
Yeah, we absolutely did all that.
Dummies are still emailing.
That's crazy.
Oh, my God.
You just can't email.
No, it's on every channel. It's everywhere.
Yeah.
Even leading to a woman's death. So there will be hearings on the closures set for today.
It's saying this morning you're going to want to hear that and so much more. Hour 2 for
this morning with Joe Johnson in Washington. Joe, what's the latest?
Well, Chris, this started out as a hometown inconvenience story on a bridge between New York and New Jersey, but now it's become national news, all because of the newly exposed email traffic between members of the governor's inner circle, really raising questions about abuse of power and political retribution.
This morning, the pressure is mounting.
That's not the kind of leadership that New Jersey needs, and it's certainly not the kind of leadership the nation needs.
The New Jersey bridge emails igniting a full-blown scandal with increasing calls for a federal investigation.
More than enough evidence to warrant
bring in the feds.
An investigation.
You're going to be seeing computers leaving the office.
We need to know what this
You never want to see feds carrying your computers.
New revelations that the actions of the Christie aides may have put lives in danger, with EMS crews unable to reach people in need of emergency care. Wednesday afternoon, Christie released a written statement. He did not apologize, but blamed the problems on his staff. I am outraged and deeply saddened to learn that not only was I misled by a member of my staff, but this completely inappropriate and unsanctioned conduct was made without my knowledge. His administration is accused of shutting down several lanes of the George Washington Bridge for 4 days in September, causing major traffic problems in the town of Fort Lee. The mayor of that town had refused to endorse Christie. At the time, Christie's office denied any political revenge and blamed the bridge snarl on a traffic traffic study.
I actually was the guy working the cones out there. You really are not serious with that question.
But CNN obtained texts and emails that many say prove otherwise. Time for some traffic problems in Fort Lee. That email was sent August 13th from the account of Bridget Ann Kelly, the governor's deputy chief of staff, to David Wildstein, one of the governor's top appointees at the agency that controls the bridge. Got it, he replied. When the mayor of Fort Lee called about the gridlock, Kelly then emailed Wildstein to find out if anyone had called him back. Radio silence was the response. Christie's critics are questioning whether he was truly ignorant of the communications of his staff. They want an investigation.
His statements and actions thus far have proven that he's not the straight shooter that he has claimed to be, and the questions require answers, and he needs to step up and face the music and answer those questions.
There are tons of questions still out there. Hearings today, calls for an investigation. The other headache for Governor Christie is that he didn't know what was going on in his own office. And when it says he was misled by a member of his staff, the emails seem to suggest that others, including people at the Port Authority, may have had knowledge of what was going on. Kate?
Wow. Joe, thank you so much for that. Let's talk more about this.
Yes,
Many
thank
New Jersey
that couldn't get their kids to school.
This is the mayor of Fort Lee.
I have to read this to you and get your response to it. We have David Wildstein, who since resigned, saying it will be a tough November for this little Serbian. Got a response to that?
David Wildstein deserves an ass kicking. Okay?
Holy shit.
Sorry. There, I said it.
Yes, you did.
Governor Christie, who agree with that. You're also calling for an investigation. Will you be requesting a formal investigation?
I will. Of not only the U.S. Attorney for New Jersey, but the Southern District of New York and the Manhattan DA.
Why? Why do you want the investigation? You don't think what you're going to hear from the governor at some point, I'm sure, and what you're going to get in these hearings will be enough?
Well, there's certainly reasonable suspicion that criminal acts have been involved in not only abuse of governmental power for political purposes, we have reckless endangerment.
We've actually heard that when our pictures have been up on there. It's not fun. No, it is not fucking fun, man.
Enjoy that.
We're looking at a criminal act.
It's a picture.
I know why that is, and so do you. Let's not pretend that it's because of the gravity of the issue.
I thought I kicked all you orange cones out of here.
The Star Ledger's editorial board writes this. His attempts to laugh this off now appear to be dishonest, though we can't yet be sure that he personally knew about the doings of one of his top aides. Either way, though, Christie bears responsibility. If it turns out he did know, he is obviously lying and unfit for office, let alone a 2016 presidential run.
To school. That's an abuse of governmental authority.
No one who runs is lying.
Yeah.
That's not politics.
Yeah, you know what? I like how they are piling on this, but they're not giving. They didn't give Hillary and Benghazi and what she knew and what Obama knew about Benghazi any fucking press. A lot of this mainstream media. It was all Fox. That was the only people saying anything. And to this day, there's still a lot of unanswered questions about who knew what. Emails and whatnot about Benghazi, and she's obviously going to run for president. You know, saddle her with some of this shit.
Is a political bully.
Ted Mann with the Wall Street Journal has been covering this story.
It's reckless endangerment of people's lives. That's for sure.
You don't want to hear that.
Okay? And we
reckless endangerment of people's lives. I believe that was Wow.
Now, whether there was criminal
that was our Wow.
homicide,
that was a Wow.
We don't know, but someone died as a result of an abuse of governmental authority. That certainly has to be investigated.
That the official explanation of this was ridiculous. That this was not an attempt to study traffic by shutting off 2 lanes without warning anybody about it first. That made no sense.
Who has said
it's all over. It's every channel
talking about it.
Whatever it takes to win.
CNN, Fox. What is Fox talking about? No. They're talking about Obama.
Fox is talking about Obama. This is the world we live in. These guys haven't got off the Christie thing yet, and I saw Fox because I wanted to go, through all the news channels. And they mentioned it as a quick little thing at the top of the hour. They moved on to Obama.
Back to Obamacare and
hey man, whatever side you're on, you gotta see how ridiculous this whole thing is and how it's covered.
Yeah.
They don't want to deal with the government. Look at welfare they're talking about now.
Hey.
And they're still on it on MSNBC.
MSNBC, this will be the whole day.
Of course.
Reverend Al will say it was racist.
We've seen heavily redacted.
What's her name? Fucking, she'll lisp over it.
Anyway. Oh, it's funny.
Wow.
So, There you go. We should take our first break. We got food. Food to eat.
What's up with that, yo?
Well, I'm more on the Governor Christie thing, but I think we did a pretty damn good job.
It was concise.
Yes.
Yeah.
We read the same statements.
Of course we did.
That was fun.
And we did it first.
And we made definitive statements on his
Sheila
guilt.
Jackson. I love Sheila Jackson.
Why would you like
her?
her?
She was funny.
Why? What's that about?
I don't know. She's fucking infuriating.
You don't like her?
If I was in the privacy of my own home, you'd know how much I don't like her.
Oh, really?
Jesus.
Would you make that? Would you verbalize that in your home?
Absolutely would. I may when I go to the bathroom.
We got Joel McHale coming in a little bit from the
McHale's
soup.
Navy. Oh,
from the soup and Community, I guess.
Yeah.
Yes.
Who's Practical Jokers? Oh, Impractical Jokers.
Yeah,
those guys.
They're fans of the show, and
Who are they,
their show's pretty good. They just do jokes.
The guys that get out on the street, they have hidden cameras, and they make people do shit.
Oh, I've heard of them.
Okay. Yeah.
I've watched a few episodes. It's pretty good. Pretty funny.
I saw that goddamn Bad Grandpa. It's pretty fucking funny.
I am here. How do you see that? Okay.
I saw it.
No, the only reason I'm asking, I didn't.
It's on demand. No, it is on demand.
It is?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Because I want to see that.
It's, I thought it was just going to be like a Jackass kind of a thing. And, shit like that. But it's weird. They kind of tie it into a story, a fictional story. But it's all the scenes are based on him fucking with people.
I felt it was all. It looked to me like it was all faked.
Yeah, but no,
every single, even the scenes with people, I thought it felt
yeah,
fake.
I don't think so. I don't think it was all faked.
Like Borat.
Yeah.
Like the Borat movie.
Yes.
Like
Whereas
half and half.
It's a fictional story, but it's not as detailed as the Borat story, so you could really get away with more with fucking with people.
What scene did you think wasn't faked?
Wasn't faked?
Without giving away too much. Because I felt watching it, I was like, God, a lot of these people are not in on it, but enough of them probably are.
When people would get concerned about him, like when the little kid or the little kid like would talk to older people,
like when he was talking to the guy, you could hear that the guy was kind of like mic'd. Like it just there was whatever. I'm nitpicking. Yeah, it bugged
I don't
me.
know. I found it funny. Regardless, I you know what it was? It was good enough where I didn't give a shit if they were doing that because it was kind of a funny movie anyway. Yeah.
I'm so glad he came in and promoted that movie on our show. That was terrific.
Well,
that's right. He didn't.
But he wasn't here.
What?
Oh, that's right. I took pictures with him downstairs.
Johnny Knoxville?
Here. Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with some of these people?
Well, he wouldn't come. Did he just do Howard or did he do...
No, he wouldn't even do the after show.
Why?
He walked right by it.
Why wouldn't he?
I don't know.
We've had him on a million times, like promoting really shitty movies.
It's like saying he wouldn't even eat a hunk of shit sandwich. I mean, really, let's be real.
Fuck. Wouldn't even do the after show. Like, who's shocked at that? It's going to send shockwaves through the entertainment industry that there is an after show.
We've had him on the phone even.
We have.
Oh, now Dennis Rodman's saying he embarrassed a lot of people. Oh, really?
Well, you know what?
Enjoy the shit that you got to deal with now. We'll talk about Rodman next. Let's eat.
Traitor.
Yeah. Rumor. I don't know if they ever proved that.
What was that other one? Right.
Because he was in a weird, bad place, but then the rumor was he got his shit back together and all that, but I don't know.
I remember that one. Not uptight, not unattractive. Turn me on tonight, cause I'm a radioactive, dun-dun-dun, radioactive, dun-dun-dun.
The Firm?
Yes.
Yeah, The Firm, right?
Yes. Think of the Honey Drippers back in the day.
There was a couple songs I didn't mind, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had a pretty good resurgence in his career right there with those dumb Honey Drippers.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And he pulled his vocals way down because that was the problem with him. He can never hit the notes that he could that were on Zeppelin songs.
Right.
He just couldn't do it.
Right.
Coverdale could.
Right.
So then he got the Honey Drippers and decided I don't have to fucking do these crazy high notes anymore.
I don't think anyone called us out. I think it was Coverdale Page.
It was Coverdale Page. Sorry.
Yeah, I said Coverdale Plant. That was the other side project.
I knew it was Coverdale
Page. So
this
fucking Jimmy Page, who I fucking love, he's a rock god. Obviously, Plant didn't want to play anymore, so he goes, "Oh yeah, look what I do."
I get a singer who could cut all the fucking notes,
and he could hit all the notes, and that was Coverdale. And they went out and they absolutely did Zeppelin songs and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all right.
Now we're getting somewhere with this fucking break.
Oh, I don't know about that. It doesn't feel that way. Unless you're being sarcastic, then don't I feel stupid.
Joan Baez. Were you ever a Joan Baez fan?
Joan Baez. I saw Joan Baez recently. Oh, that documentary when me and Jimmy were spending quality time together.
Yeah.
I think it was it the one on Hef or the one on, I think it was on Hugh Hefner.
Okay.
We saw Joan Baez, and it was pretty recent. Joan Baez in an interview. Now, she was never a looker, so I'm not saying she was attractive, but you would think she'd be a disaster by, you know, the 2000s.
Right.
She didn't look bad. She looked like just an older woman.
She's 73 today.
Oh, okay. See, she kept herself together, probably eating nothing but fucking raisins and nuts.
Nuts.
Ugh.
Dirt granola.
Singing all her dumb folk songs about...
You ruined her for me, by the way. I hate Anthony for this. I love... Ruined her.
My name.
Oh, this is the Night Old Dixie.
Yeah.
I like this, actually.
You like this?
Yeah, it's all right.
Again. But I love that song, Diamonds and Rust.
Oh, right.
And you said it sounds like she's singing into a fan. And you ruined, in one clawing swipe, you destroyed my love of that song.
Sorry.
I can't listen to it anymore without concentrating.
I like the band's version of this, of course.
Fuck yeah.
With all the nice harmonies.
What's this now?
Oh, Diamonds and Rust.
You going to Scarborough Fair? They all sound like that.
This is a different one.
Of course it is. What is this? She's fingering the guitar. Keep fingering. She was big in the San Francisco scene.
Was she?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Hate Ashbury kind of a thing going on.
I'll be damned. Here comes your ghost again.
Oh my God, your ghost again. I'm trying to fucking sleep. Leave me alone. You're scaring the shit out of me.
At Woodstock, she had this big preamble before she started singing about her husband who was in prison on a hunger strike. Some hippie shit.
You always had to go on a hunger strike
Of course.
Or chain yourself to a nuke.
Yeah. All the folks
What
think
an
it's
exhausting time to live.
Right?
Oh my God. What are we doing today? We're going to go on a hunger strike. We're going to do a sit-in. What?
We're going to do a sit-in. We're going out to Shoreham on Long Island. No nukes.
Right.
No nukes. No one cares about nukes
Would you ever
anymore.
participate in a sit-in?
No.
Ugh. Sounds awful.
No, unless it was an hour and 50 minutes in front of a giant screen and there was popcorn and it was showing a movie.
Yeah, there's a sit-in at school once for smoking. We wanted to smoke, so all the kids had to sit. It's like, really, you're going to get far with this.
Yeah,
they're going to go, okay, the kids are sitting, let them smoke. Dummies.
Did they let you smoke?
No.
You ever do the, all right, 1:30, we're all leaving school to protest that they got rid of the fucking...
Protest?
The pizza, where they changed the pizza in the lunchroom. You ever do it?
Yeah.
I did a walkout once.
You did a walkout? How did
Please
it go?
do it now.
I have no idea what it was for, but I heard that everyone was walking out. And
I didn't care about the cause.
Nope.
Yeah.
One thing...
Because you knew you were safe. You knew they couldn't suspend the entire school.
They were like, get back in class. We were like, okay.
At least we were able to do that. You get that. If that happened now, there'd be a SWAT team at the school.
Right.
Fucking counselors would come out. They'd have to assess every child. Why did you leave school? What psychological problems do you have?
Right.
Were you bullied into leaving? It's just we just jumped in our cars and peeled
took
out
off for the day.
to the pizza joint. Mm-hmm. No, not that far.
Friendlies.
Not that long ago.
You had malteds together?
I went to the malt. Yeah,
It was
I went to the
Friendlies.
Shake Shack.
Friendlies for us.
Yeah, Friendlies
Get a
was
little
right there.
fribble.
We used to have to go into your enemy territory to go to fucking...
The Green Lawn Friendlies, right?
Sun Up Pizza by Harmon Drugs.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. That's...
Was there any rumbles out in the parking lot?
There were a couple of times someone had to get their fucking ass kicked.
Yeah.
It was me. But
I saw Boomer Esiason.
Did you?
Yeah, I was upstairs in the Olive Tree restaurant above the Comedy Cellar. I walked in the other night, and the guy Mert who works there goes, look. And I didn't see, but as he was walking out, he goes, "It's Boomer Esiason." I wanted to say hello to him, but he's
a good guy, man. Boomer's really a nice guy, and he's really charitable and everything.
He's a good dude.
Yeah, he's just for as big an asshole as he was in elementary school, he's grown into a fine gentleman.
We did that golf tournament with him.
Yeah, we did the golf tournament.
He was very
with him.
excited to sit with us for a while.
Yeah.
He is a good guy.
It was fun. He's
kicking ass too.
A decent.
He's doing great. He's
guy.
doing great on the radio
for sure.
Let me say hi to Rick in New Jersey.
Hey, Rick.
What's up, Rick?
How you doing?
Hey,
the album that I think we'll be talking about was Jimmy Page Outrider.
Wow, yeah, that sounds a little familiar. Yeah.
The single was Wasting My Time. The
Yes.
singer was a little weirdo, kind of looked like a Rob Halford.
Named after this phone call.
Wasting My Time, where some young man got his glasses taken by a large woman.
Yes, that's exactly right. All right, we're going to go back to the Jimmy Page side projects in a minute or two, but we got Joel McHale walking down the hall from the Soup.
Oh!
He's dressed like a gentleman.
A big star.
He looks like a big star.
Remember when he first came on? Mm-hmm. He just was a regular guy.
Yeah.
Now he has that look, that Hollywood look.
Yeah, let's bust his balls a little bit.
How do you get that?
I'm a good ball buster.
Yeah.
Hey, what, do you got a suit or something?
That's a good one, Jimmy. That is a good one.
Ladies and gentlemen, Joel McHale.
Joel McHale, take a seat.
My God.
Always good to see you.
Ant was just talking about how the first time you came in, you dressed down.
You just looked like a guy.
Right.
It was like you could have been a guy that maybe, I see him on the train. You see him like at work. You see him at the grocery store, whatever.
You ride the train?
No, never. Ew.
Okay, come on.
Yeah.
Thank you.
But the trick is, I look like I do. No, and now you got that star look. You know when you see like the celebrities in front of the flashing camera? Now you got that look.
Oh.
You're like a big star now.
I just want to say that I'm starving.
Are you?
I am starving.
Oh, my God. Get the guy some food
What do you need?
for the
What do
love
you
of
need?
God.
No, I've got
oatmeal?
some steam here. This is great.
Oh.
Yeah, do you have any oatmeal?
Yeah, well, share it with me. I only have half.
Oh. All right,
looks appetizing.
You guys get fancy food here.
Oh yeah,
we get the
really
horrible.
mush.
We get the horrible Starbucks oatmeal. They're holding back on the oatmeal for some reason. They just never give you enough.
Eat your mush, Spanky. It's terrible.
It's horrible.
Did you pick up any albums while you're at Starbucks?
Always a great selection over
There's
there.
always somebody whining.
Yes.
Their music is all about whining in Starbucks.
Whining.
It's always
some guy just singing about his feelings, man.
Or it's the new McCartney and one other person. McCartney is a big deal with Starbucks.
Oh, really? I haven't heard.
Or a compilation for some season.
Yes. Spring.
Like Lou Rawls is singing a song about spring.
Yeah.
Great. How are you guys?
Good. Very good. Very good. How was? No, we asked you the questions.
Oh no. Why? But I think people would like to know about you.
They probably would, but we give them so much information on
Every
many
day.
times, a lot more than they probably want to hear.
Yeah.
Did you know how cold it was outside for the last few days?
How cold was it?
Oh my! And I will say, I didn't see any homeless people hardly this week.
Yeah.
And that is cold.
So one good part of the cold, right?
Yeah.
Boy, Ant. Way to
Gets
bring
them
him
out.
Oh.
Gets them out.
Did the Soup do anything on the frozen T-shirt experiment?
No, we just showed that guy, people throwing the boiling water into the air. He just dumped it all over himself and went screaming and yelling. It was pretty great.
The news has been on a tear when it gets cold. The new thing is you soak the T-shirt, and then you put it on a hanger, and you hang it up, and then when they go to the live shot outside, they're like, let me show you this T-shirt. It's frozen something, and they bang it on something next to it.
And then they use words like amazing.
Amazing. Meanwhile, it's like, it's
What's
not
amazing about it?
that water, that would be like opening your freezer, looking at the ice cube tray and going, oh my God!
Right.
The cold temperature made this water solid.
It's like a rock.
It's a rock.
It's no longer liquid.
And then meanwhile,
back to you for real news.
And then meanwhile, I saw, Chicago, they had an aerial shot, and of course the lake is frozen solid.
Right. That's
now,
pretty amazing.
That's amazing.
Because that doesn't happen
billions
like that,
of
right?
gallons of water.
But you have to hire a helicopter to get up in the air.
That is true.
Well,
It's
look
a
at
little
this
rougher than
amazing
the
thing
T-shirt.
happening. A canoe guy on the ice.
Well, what's he doing?
I don't know.
Is he saving someone?
Saving a dog or something.
The boat that was caught in the ice? Remember how that was the number one story? And they were like, now it's cold, forget it. I don't care what happened.
We don't care because it's cold everywhere, so screw them.
Whatever happened to it?
It was freed. I didn't know the story was existing until they said the boat is now out of, where was it, like in the Arctic somewhere?
The shorts?
Yeah.
They got the people off it. I don't know if they've got the boat out of there.
I very easily could be completely telling
I
the wrong.
heard there was an Australian ship that went in there and
But that
helped
one got
push
stuck
them.
too, I
They got
heard.
a little crack in front of the ship and then drove out.
But soon as it got cold here, people were like, screw it.
Screw
We
them.
don't want to hear about Syria. We don't want to hear about anything else.
But I don't think a lot of people knew the irony of the whole thing was they were on some type of a global warming expedition.
Yeah.
To
Pretty great.
check out how global. And meanwhile, the Northeast is the whole north of the United States is frozen. And
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
We're back to regular winter
polar
today.
vortex
It's over?
So if you, as I tweeted, it sounds like something that Zan from the Wonder Twins would call himself.
Yeah.
But you hear that and just like, okay, now that's going to be said a million times.
That was a word custom made for the news.
Yes.
That is one of those. It sounds very dangerous. It's a vortex. It's very cold.
Mm-hmm. It sounds like the X-Men. That sounds like something you would make. That you could make with your hand.
What can you do? Well, I'm Wolverine. I do that. What do you do? I put up polar vortexes. Whoa.
They will have that thing at the end of the year next year where it'll be like, well, most popular phrase this year. Polar vortex. Who would have thought that?
A new phrase added to Webster's.
Last year it was selfie.
You know, some scientists probably said it very casually, like, it's probably a polar vortex. And they're, oh,
thank you. right, thank you.
Some guy tearing some copy off a machine, and his ear went up like a dog when they hear a whistle.
They run right to the graphics department to get that nice graphic.
Just running through.
And some swooshes.
We said it first. We said that first. I swear to you, we said it first. Don't say we said,
Oh, they don't even care, because every channel's doing the T-shirt experiment.
Yeah. How was your New Year's?
Not even an experiment.
They're calling it the T-shirt experiment.
Water freezes. How was your New Year's?
It was exciting.
Not you, Jimmy. Did you do anything fun? Were you part of any...
We had some people over with kids. We were done by about 9:30.
No, really?
I was washing dishes when I watched Carson Daly ring in the New Year.
Yeah.
Are you on the West Coast or the East Coast?
West Coast.
So you do it. I did San Diego this year. They do 2 New Year celebrations there. They do the 9 o'clock for New York.
Because they got the feed. They got the live feed.
Yeah, but it feels weird at midnight to watch what you know is a replay of Times Square. That's what they watch.
Well, why don't they show something from San Diego?
Because showing it at 3 in the morning, it's bedlam.
Yeah, I would
police throwing people out. Get out of here! It's over.
It is.
Bedlam. They get Times Square completely cleared out within a half hour. It's amazing. They're like, all right, now get the fuck out of here. They're not nice about it either.
No, but it shows you that you can get things done
quickly.
Any moment
you have to.
Yeah.
Like Madison Square Garden or like Staples Center. Like they will turn that place over and it will be ready for a hockey game after a boat show in 10 minutes.
It really. It takes me hours to get fucking guests out of my house after a party. Get out!
And they're like, but you can't say that. No, it was fine. But now, because now they always go like, okay, so the New Year's, and now we have to. Every kicker story is always, how are your resolutions, Kai? And it's just like, why? Just stop with every. It's always it goes from Black Friday, all the things, and then you're just like, 2 days left to shop.
All
and
these staple friggin' things that you gotta deal with
every year. The list. Are you sticking with your resolution? Are you returning your gifts?
Did you? You return them? Did you? And what's the next one we have? Did you see the groundhog? He saw a shadow.
That's coming up soon, right?
Oh man, what dull existence!
A lot of markers. There's a lot of little markers that show
life markers, and you better be doing something fun in between them.
Yeah.
The number of times I've been asked about what my resolutions are, I was just like,
well, Joel, do you have any?
Spitting on reporters, it's weird. That's a good stupid resolution.
That's a good resolution.
But I have to.
Look up a good one.
I have to. It's part.
And do you know a loogie will freeze in this temperature? Let's.
I've covered a T-shirt in loogies.
Loogie.
I want to see.
That's thoroughly disgusting.
Did you guys have good news?
It was wonderful. I had the exact same one you did because I got the kids.
See,
but I just read your one sheet. Screw all that. You went to Paris for Thanksgiving because your wife won a raffle.
She won a raffle.
A raffle.
Yeah. She literally was at an auction. She bought a raffle ticket and we won. An 8 days in an apartment,
and it wasn't a scam.
It wasn't. No, and I told.
You didn't have to sit at a timeshare meeting.
Yeah, well, I didn't. We don't have to do anything. I was like, they're just going to give it to us.
Wow,
it was great.
Was airfare included or
no?
That's where they get you.
It killed. Yes, that was horrible.
That's where they get you.
You spent some of that community money.
It was worth. I don't know. We just said screw it, and it was the only week available was of course Thanksgiving. So we thought this is great. We don't have to be with our families.
How'd they fly you over?
No, we flew ourselves. We rented a crop duster.
All right. Well, that's good.
We just to Paris
over. Yeah.
First time there?
Second time.
Retracing Lindbergh's route in the same plane.
Yeah, it was harrowing.
Yeah.
No, we brought the kids and we tried to show them this was culture. And all they wanted to do was go to the Lego store.
Is there a big Lego store there?
No. No, but they checked every store for Legos.
Kids and fucking Legos. Because I know through my niece and my nephew, actually, loves those damn Legos.
They are, who would have thought?
My kid did his first fucking Lego thing.
Yeah?
What is it?
The train from Toy Story.
Yeah.
Actually, I did it.
Oh, yeah.
I said, fucking at least do this thing. This
Just
thing
wait
you could do.
till you get to the Star Wars Legos.
No way.
Yeah.
We got the 3,500 piece Super Star Destroyer.
How much was it? Like $400 bucks?
Wow.
My mother-in-law got it. Yeah, it's not cheap at all.
I got the walking AT-AT and
in Lego
and the Millennium Falcon.
In Lego,
a big Millennium Falcon. Yeah.
Wait, for
my
yourself?
girlfriend wanted it years ago.
All right. Now we know what we're going to talk about.
And you're not far off, by the way.
Yes, but she didn't quite make the ages.
Did you start with the Duplo a few years ago?
The Duplo sets, yes. Those are those big Legos.
So she was like, I would like the Millennium Falcon made out of Legos.
First of all, let me say, before you jump on me about this, our own E-Rock plays with Legos.
All right.
And he is, what, 30-something? What are you now, E-Rock? 40?
He's at least 40 at this point.
I don't know.
You're not dating an 8-year-old, are you?
I'm dating E-Rock.
All right. And you built it for her?
No, she built it. Yeah. Then we broke up, and she left it over my house and bitched at me for months. She wanted custody of the AT-AT and the Millennium Falcon.
You're either
screw you.
What, did you meet at Comic-Con? She does sound. She might be the coolest girlfriend of all time.
She was pretty cool. I definitely. Yeah, she was pretty cool.
Did she play video games?
Yeah, but those dumb ones, not the good ones. She played the dumb phone ones. You know, I gotta feed my cows.
I'm talking like she doesn't play Xbox One or PS4.
E-Rock game. I gotta feed my cows.
Candy Crush?
No, this was before that. This was a few years back. I don't know. She actually might be over 21 now. Nothing more embarrassing than she had stomach problems, and I took her to the emergency room and
don't tell Joel that.
I had to sit in pediatrics.
He's never coming
while
back
she.
now.
It's just because it was more conducive.
Look at his face.
She was 17.
Will you explain yourself?
No, she was 18 at that point.
Oh, was she? Oh, okay.
Oh, she really was really young.
Yes, that's what I was telling you.
How old were you?
She loved to fuck, though.
Hey, you are such a romantic.
I tried, Joel.
You wrote a lot of poetry for her.
Joel is never coming back.
No, he's cool.
No, I'm coming back tomorrow.
Okay, all right.
I want to hear this. That's wow, good for you.
What are you going to do? But, she liked Legos.
Buy Legos for
she liked Legos.
That child.
Yeah.
Did you ever ship the Legos to her?
Nope, still have them. They're over my house.
Yeah, you pull those out.
I got them.
I can just see you walking through the halls.
Yeah.
Chewy!
What's your thoughts on Paris? Do you like it? I hear the people aren't nice.
That's what people say. That
They
they're
always
not
say
nice.
that.
No, they compared to New Yorkers, they are downright pleasant. There's no one screaming at people. Maybe I didn't see it, but I was told, and I think it worked. If you attempt to speak it. If you just say pardon, I'm sorry that I don't speak your, if you kind of can come close to that, you will get a million, you get much further as opposed to, I would like a croissant.
Oh, no.
So it's, if you attend, and also if you have kids, they are much more
At least try. Are they for the most part, savvy with English over there?
Yes.
See,
the
that's
young
a weird
people
thing, yeah.
mostly
That is an odd thing with the rest of the world. Everybody speaks whatever they speak, and then, they speak English, too.
Yeah.
We're just like, hey.
It's because it's the language of computers.
Yeah, that's true.
And
everything.
And airline pilots.
The language of aviation.
So we're good.
But I heard we were coming back from Versailles. Thank you. And I watched, and she clearly was from New York because of her accent. But she was like, "I need a ticket for the train. I want to go back to Paris." And the woman, you could see the woman start to go and. I could watch this French woman start to her brow darken.
Yes.
And then the woman, the American just goes, "Yeah, well, fuck you." This was at the train station. She goes, "Fuck you. You have a huge ass." That's what the attendant said. And then we were next up in line. We were like, "Pardon." train ticket too. It was one of those moments where I was like, I'm embarrassed.
You know
for
what
my
I
country.
carry around? You know what I would carry around? Like Flava Flav with the clock, but it would be an 8x10 picture of the war dead at Normandy. And I would fucking put that around my neck, and any French you want to give me shit, they could look at that, the sacrifice that I personally made.
Yeah.
All right, well, maybe not me.
Yeah, but your country.
Exactly.
You
No
should have
wise
your
ass.
child bride carry that around and show it instead of you having to carry it.
Like I have the Omaha Beach Lego set.
Yeah, but those guys, they knew how to live.
Yeah.
When they were in charge of everything, they brought everything back to Paris.
Yeah.
And it is nice.
It's really nice.
Yeah.
The City of Lights, right? Is that what they call it?
And the fact that they surrendered.
Oh, yeah.
So nothing got blown up is...
Oh, that's true. That kind of was a good move, knowing that later on they would get it back in hindsight.
Well, they also, sadly, sacrificed a lot of their people because of...
you know what? People can be replaced. Culture, paintings, and buildings. That's
and they
the
also had
important
this...
thing.
We went to the catacombs, which are...
Oh, that sounds cool. I've
It's
heard
really
about that
cool.
shit.
And I was... So, at one point, Paris had a lot of graveyards, and they were like, enough of that! We need all this space! And so they
Clear them
just
out.
emptied their graveyards and put it in a hole, and so there's no graveyards around Harley.
Wow.
And now there's like 5 million people stuffed into these caves down
What do they look like, though? Are they like mausoleum type things, or are they just laying
It is
there?
just piles of bones. That
Holy shit.
There's so much that they carved hallways out, and it's just bones everywhere. It's crazy.
That is
crazy. They were saying how they said, like, if you read the website, it's like the faint of heart should not go to the and there's like, do not bring children, for it is too disturbing. And my kids, they're 5 and 8. They were like, this is the greatest place in the entire world. Screw all museums. There's a lot of dead people
Seeing skulls
running through these caves, just like, this is so awesome.
That's wild.
And then they check your bags at the end.
Make sure you're not bringing any
Make
bones
sure
out.
you're not
Smuggling the old bone. Yeah, I hear you.
How long are the
It's a
tunnels?
weird thing being like, instead of like stealing a piece of fruit from like a grocery store, like, look what I got. It was like,
yeah.
Oh, it's huge.
It's
down there.
huge. That's what I heard. Yeah, miles and miles, right?
Yeah, there's only a certain amount of it that you can walk through.
Right.
Yeah.
But huge.
What prevents the bones from falling on you?
They
lacquered them.
So, they have stacked that. They might have, but they're stacked so tight that it's like a puzzle, like
amazing
Legos.
Like Legos. Yeah. There's
Have you gotten the Lego set of the
Lego Catacomb death set?
Yes, it's very.
That's a sick country that they're able to do that, though.
Yeah, we're
Dig
very
up all the
squeamish
graves.
here
I
in
think it's pretty awesome.
the US.
It is awesome, but that's kind of sick
We
to
are
actually do
squeamish.
it.
See, as Americans, we're like, oh, that would be bad.
yeah, right.
It's poltergeist, basically.
Yeah,
You know what they're doing,
right?
They're inviting a world of hurt upon them.
Disturbing.
Just move the headstones.
Right. Move a headstone. How about moving a whole graveyard?
Yeah, they moved
Wow.
everything.
Well, that sounds like a cool trip, though.
I would recommend it. People, like, when I would tweet that I was there, they're like, you snob.
Oh, no.
I was like, because, well, if I went to London, would I be a snob? I was like, no, you go to Paris.
I'd rather go to Paris than London. If
I would
had to
check
choose
it out.
between the two.
The food is good.
Yeah.
It's really good. I had rabbit, thank you. And it's called rabbit served the royal style, which is they cook it in its own blood. And I had heard about it, and I'm like, I'm going to get that just so I can tell a story on the radio. And I fed it to my kids, and they were like, this is great. We would like more things boiled in blood.
Sounds horrendous.
No, well, you know what? It's probably very
It's
good.
way better than you would think.
Probably very
In
good.
fact, come on in, guys.
All right, here it is. So I guess, yeah, for Thanksgiving, they don't have a Thanksgiving over there.
No,
so
but I
you had
felt
to kind
like,
of
they gave us the Statue of Liberty, so this was
That's
my
true.
way of repaying them.
That is,
Repaying
didn't they
by
help us
eating
in the
a bloody
Revolutionary
rabbit.
War, too? I mean, they were
Yeah.
fairly helpful.
A little bit.
And then we bought that Louisiana Purchase.
That was a
Napoleon
big-
needed some cash, and we bought
He was
half of our
strapped.
country from
Boy,
that
did we
guy.
screw him out of that.
They were basically just happy whenever England was getting screwed.
Right. Yeah. So
Kind of like how when Putin hears about something, we're like, oh yeah, they will do the opposite.
they will take the opposite side of whatever England does in any kind of a battle or anything
Just
like that.
like Barack Obama did with, like, the anti-gay laws in Russia. Like, oh yeah, well, our representative's going to be Billie Jean King.
Look, Billie
How
Jean
do you
King's
like that?
going over there. He should have just plucked some people off of some of the floats in the Halloween parade here downtown.
That would have been awesome.
Jane King,
Really
you know?
disturb the hell out of
Hey, Putin!
Just transfer an entire float.
Right.
Put it in one of those C-140s, just roll it in, and then airdrop it over Sochi.
It out and that
with
would
a
be
huge speakers blasting the Scissor Sisters. Just be like,
Scissor Sisters, very good.
we're here.
Now that would teach those ex-commies.
Joel's got to leave
capitalists.
at 8.
Yes, those capitalists.
Those guys who really figured it out quick.
Damn.
Joel's got to leave at 8 for Kelly and Michael, but we definitely want
Kelly and Michael.
got to talk about Community a little bit. Coming back for season 5. Congratulations.
Yeah, we
man.
started last week, thank God.
I did notice, too, and I don't know how long it's been syndicated, but I see it on other channels.
It just started last September.
All right.
That's bad for the money, though, because you don't make anything. Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I saw that, the first thing I thought, because you're front and center in that picture. It's like, catch Community on blah, blah, blah.
That doesn't translate to having points in the show.
You're front and center. Well, but the first thing I saw was like, oh, yeah. We talked about this when Joel first got Community, and you came on this show with like, syndication, that's where the money's
you know
at.
it is not the same. It's not the 80s or even the 90s. Things have changed
it's
drastically.
kind of went down, not a Seinfeld kind of a deal. Or,
Are you kidding?
No.
I am not going to be able to hollow out a brownstone and make it into my garage anytime soon.
Really?
No.
You know what I got the other day? I got a $3.45 check from Louis.
Oh.
Louis C.K.
Wow. Just a personal check from him?
Yeah, it was just a personal check. He said, please don't
Are you going to be
talk
upset
to me
if
if you
he
see me.
lifts your young girlfriend Lego story as a...
That would make a good storyline. Yeah, maybe I ought to get on that. Film it myself. Documentary style.
Oh.
Or Gonzo style.
Gonzo style.
No one's ever done that. That has not been a common way
It's
to make
terrible.
a comedy in the last 10 years.
Look, I always keep it absolutely above board and legal.
Right. Yes, but what country?
I know all the
He knows all the local laws.
Depending upon...
I know.
That's why you take so many trips to Thailand.
Well, if you want boys.
Oh.
I know, that's terrible.
Is Chevy Chase still on the show?
Hell
no.
no.
He's gone. Okay.
He left last November.
And you guys survived it, which is beautiful.
Yeah, that is dealt
Wow.
with next week. And you'll
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
And Walton Goggins from
Hope he goes out in
from
style.
Justified and Sons of Anarchy is part of that episode. But tonight is the Ass Crack Bandit.
Ooh.
And I joke not.
Now, that sounds like an interesting little title.
Someone at the school, when you lean over and like to put your bag away, they are dropping quarters down people's asses, and you would think that it was basically the movie Seven. That's how it is treated. It's as much as a murder.
Right.
So,
well, in this day and age, that could be misconstrued as some type of abuse or sexual misconduct.
Donald Glover's character, after he's been ass cracked, is like shivering. He's like, "Hey, the quarter touched my butt's lips," and so that's the sort of stakes that we have on at 8 o'clock.
That's good. 8 o'clock tonight.
How's the work environment this year compared to last year?
Well, having Dan Harmon back, our showrunner, who was not with the show last year, it's like the greatest, loudest cough in the history of radio. No,
really
sounds terrific.
I hit the cough button.
And you
Yes, your cough button turns it up.
Yes, maybe
that
that's
moment
it. Maybe the volume goes
blasts
up.
it out. The scripts were just dynamite, and that alone, having like this very clear direction, because the show was created by him, it's always been in his head, and so having that really changed
But
things.
I'm saying, is it better? Is it harder to work with Chevy or without him? Do you miss working with him?
Well, he didn't want to be there, and that was evidenced by the 13 or 14 articles in the Nikki Fink or Hollywood Reporter or whatever, when he would say he didn't like the show, and then he'd say he liked it, but often he would say, he didn't want to be there, and that made, when someone doesn't want to be there, it's quite clear.
Does he want to be anywhere?
I don't think so.
We've heard the stories over the years.
Yeah.
What's his problem?
You got a primetime gig on a major network,
Huge.
on a show that's doing well, that the critics love.
The critics absolutely love it.
A great quote by you, by the way.
I don't know if you saw the Dungeons and Dragons episode. Your girlfriend probably did.
Probably, yes.
But he was terrific in that. He played this incredibly good villain, and Yeah, he just didn't.
So what is he doing now?
Unknown.
There's a history there.
There's something wrong with that.
We
guy.
once in a while will text each other, but I don't know what he's doing.
I got to ask you something though about the soup.
Yes.
How excited are you about the new Search show that is on? It's Search. No, please look this up.
I don't know about this show.
What?
Please.
You're going to be doing a lot of material on this.
I'm just excited about The Bachelor right now.
No, Search. It's a new talk show a la Jerry Springer and Maury, and it's a lot of ethnically diverse people up on the stage with various children,
baby mamas
from different,
and
all kinds of just family problems.
Oh.
Search is the guy that was in Third Base, the white guy that was well, white guys, but with the fade and the glasses. MC Search, he's up there now. Depending on who he talks to, he's either a Jewish accountant or a hip hop star. Based on who he's speaking to.
It changes inflection, yeah.
He'll look at the camera for a commercial break and be like, "Don't go nowhere." like serious. It is a train wreck. You will love it. Please get it on the soup because
thank you for
it is a good one.
Is it local or is it national?
I think I think it opened up in L.A., New York. They tested it out, but it did well in the numbers over the past couple of episodes.
Just started.
Brand
new show.
Brand new.
Yes.
I'm sure somebody in your staff is looking. There he is. This guy. He's like, I'm from the. His intro is great. If you can find his intro and just play it. I'm from the streets.
Yeah, here you go.
I'm from Brooklyn. Yeah, you'll love this. See if this could work.
My name is Search. I grew up in Far Rockaway, Queens in New York. Was raised by my parents, but later grew up in the streets.
What does that mean?
The streets taught me about instinct,
one or the other,
survival, and finding hope when all you saw was hopelessness. My family instilled in me values like have integrity over everything. Help others even when you can't help yourself, and always keep it real.
Always keep it real.
That helped me survive when I started my rap career. They called me Search because I was always looking for the answers. I want to do this show because I want to help people sort out through their conflict and get back on their grind in a better state of mind. You feel me? Let's get it popping.
Today on show. But let's get it popping. But then it's the regular Jerry Springer crap.
Then it just looks like every other
How
show.
Did we miss this?
It's fantastic.
And then we did research. We did research. He didn't grow up in the streets, and he went to a privileged high school.
He went to the Fame School.
He went to Fame.
Well, but there was a time when he had to walk from his home to the privileged high school.
That's true, and that's
technically there would have been a street.
That's the streets. I grew up with my parents. I went to Harvard. I got the. And then I was in the streets. Yeah, so please, a little gift.
Oh, we're just gonna. It's 43 minutes long. We just run the show.
The show. We did.
We did the other day.
The other day.
Awkward.
What has he been doing since before?
Nothing.
Yeah,
nothing.
Prepping for this.
He's been in the streets.
He was on Arsenio the other night. It was almost unwatchable.
Can we do the freestyle?
It was only watchable because it was so bad.
Let's do the freestyle before Joel gets out
there
of here.
It is.
How did you like do you like Arsenio? Have you been playing any of his clips?
We don't do late night
that's
shows.
True, late
because
night.
it opens you up to a
the
lot of the stuff
to get on the show.
Well, no, but technically because a lot of their bits are really funny, or if it's a weird interview,
that's
it's
true.
Well, that's because whoever's doing it is a good interviewer, and they pull, and so it's a.
You're looking for more MC Search.
Well, give him this clip too, and then we got to get him out of here.
Fantastic. It's on Arsenio.
I kind of want to show them the mind that I enjoyed 20 years ago.
Arsenio is a vampire. He did not age.
Those last 8 bars that you were doing for the Hey Jude.
Or can he do that? Can he?
This is good, though.
Oh, I don't need a mic.
You don't need a mic?
No, I'm good.
Nothing more embarrassing.
Bars of Hey Jude?
Go, Search.
20 years ago, I was on Arsenio, and now I'm back here talking about my talk show with a whole lot of good-looking people like that white boy with the blonde hair. How you doing, son? What's good with you, kid? Yo, I hope you watch my show, and I hope that you live a positive life.
This is how I should have done this, too.
Yes. Cut up. Let me shut up for a second real quick and just come back up and, excuse me, let me rhyme.
This goes on for 15 minutes, right?
It only feels that way.
But I'm still butter. Don't think nothing about this bad mother. Shut your mouth. No cursing, no rehearsing. This is just plain searching. Arsenio.
There you go.
All right.
Guy's good.
That's good.
That guy's good.
That's good. And then
Have you had him in yet?
No, not yet. He left here, hopped into his DeLorean, and came back to our time.
Now, have you had Search in, too?
Not yet.
No. Oh, boy.
That's going to be a big get.
Yeah.
You can't wait for that day.
Search.
That, we will use that a lot on the
Thank
show.
you.
Well, Joel, we got to get you out of here.
No.
You got TV to do,
damn
sir.
it. Oh, that's right.
Any questions for Kelly or Michael?
Kelly, Ripa, and
I'll tell Michael we said hi. He used to do our show.
He did.
And Kelly was on once, actually, too, yeah.
Yeah.
We like those guys.
Yeah, they're very nice people.
You'll have fun over there. Community Season 5 tonight at 8 o'clock on NBC.
Yes.
Sounds like, of course,
try to watch it on time, kids, but I know you won't.
I know. It's a different
Watch it on your
world now.
computer.
Pressing buttons. And
Do Hulu numbers count for you guys or no?
I don't know, really, because we always do very well on Hulu, and so I hope they do.
They should just add all it up.
Just
add it all up.
We always trend on Twitter when it's on, but then the numbers aren't all, we're up against the Big Bang Theory, which the entire world
Isn't
watches
everybody
at once.
against that? Because it's on 8,000 times.
It's on, then we're up against NFL football during the fall, so that was great, too.
That's fun.
Really just
See
putting
these
it right
live
there.
events.
They have faith in you. See?
If we could just get the Dolphins to come on. Just take everybody out.
All right, let's get Joel
All right,
out of
thanks
here.
for having me,
Joel,
guys.
thank you,
Joel
man.
McHale,
Great to
everyone.
see you.
Leave your penis alone. The Opie and Anthony Show is back on.
I want to thank Joel McHale for stopping by. He's been a friend of the show for many years. He hasn't forgotten us, which is nice. He's becoming a big star, that guy.
No, I am. Hey, did you get...
Wait, we're going to do this.
Oh, I know. Just real quick, though. Did you get that thing? That email?
Oh, yeah, I did.
Nice. Right?
Yep.
What email?
Yeah.
What email?
I was very happy to see that one in there.
Mm-hmm. What email?
What email? What did it say?
What?
The email.
Maybe it's none of your beeswax. That's what I say. Maybe it's none of your beeswax.
Then it was rude to bring it up around me.
It was. And it's going to be even more rude.
Some shit is going down.
Oh, yeah.
I get an email.
Oh, where the hell did it go?
Wait, did I? Oh, no.
No, you didn't get this email.
Oh, no.
This was for me and Opie. Yep.
Oh.
I don't even know where it is. Oh, there it is.
I'm not on NAMBLA's mailing list, so.
Get the title there.
Wait, is there a real email?
Yeah.
I thought we were doing a Christie bit.
This one.
I wish I knew what it said. I can't see.
You can download.
I didn't get that.
That's
You
a good one.
motherfucker.
That's a good one.
I thought we were doing a Christie bit.
No, I swear.
Well, fucking send that email.
I could forward it to you.
Who gave that to you?
Let's just say the guy.
Oh, I bet I know what that email
Well, you
is.
probably do.
Yes, I do.
Wait, the guy. The J?
No. You know that guy?
I
You don't know
you're,
that guy?
you're doing air writing and it's not going well.
I thought you had this guy's email.
Let me see.
See the name from?
I do.
Yeah.
Well, he didn't send you?
Hell no.
Oh, shit.
I think I got that email.
You got this one?
You didn't get that.
Oh, yeah, I got that.
Damn!
Oh, yeah.
I didn't get that.
Why didn't I get that?
Wow.
It was a good email.
Wow, man.
That was a good. When I saw that, I'm like, yeah, that's a good email.
I thought we were doing a Christie bit.
No,
I didn't know it was a real email.
No.
I look like a fool.
We keep things quiet.
So anyway, Community, I didn't see this. But what's his name? Putty?
Danny Putty.
Putty? He was on once.
Yeah, he plays Abed on Community.
Yes, he was on once.
Yes.
And,
well, the show came back last week, Community.
Right.
And Dan Harmon is the showrunner again.
Right.
And last season he was not. And it's pretty obvious because this season, like, even the first 2 episodes were
way better.
Goddamn hilarious.
Why wasn't he there last year? Because Chevy Chase and him had problems?
I bet.
I think the network had problems with him, too, because he's very outspoken. He really doesn't give much of a fuck. So he'll say, but... so he was gone.
Right.
But he's back now, and the 2 episodes were really funny, and Danny Putty did a a very funny Nicolas Cage.
I do enjoy a good Nicolas Cage impression.
I guess the homework was it's for like a film class on the show.
Yeah.
And he had to watch 5 Nicolas Cage films.
Oh.
And they said, do not watch them in a row. Do not marathon view these movies. Like, it's bad for you. And so this is what happened when he did a Nicolas Cage marathon.
Oh. Okay.
This is my reality. This is how I learned to be.
Say as loud as you can.
Yeah.
Hey, you? What am I doing? Volume.
We're in trouble. That's really low. You're cranked over there. I'm cranked over here.
Better see if there's a better one.
Oh,
Yeah.
boy.
That so far is lackluster.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, if no one could hear it.
Maybe
nice setup, though.
Someone grab it and pump it up in the back, maybe.
Yeah.
Can you hear this?
Nope.
I could do my Nicolas Cage in the meantime.
I can't hear this. Nope. Why?
You can?
Yeah. Castor Troy. It's good, right?
Yes, so bad.
It's terrific.
Still good Nick Cage.
All right, let's try this one.
All right, this one.
Huh?
Huh?
Dear God.
Let's go.
Stand back. Give him space. Nicolas Cage, good or bad? A challenge, certainly, but not unsolvable. Because all actors have distinct values, which I use to find answers.
Abed, how much Nicolas Cage did you...
Enough! I watched enough to find the answers. Because this is my reality. This is how I learned to be. And my being doesn't allow for Nicolas freaking Cage, okay? Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah! Oh! Oh! I'm a cat. I'm a sexy cat. Oh, 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 oh. Ahmed, think of something safe like Holly Hunter or Don Cheadle.
I think you talked it up too much.
If this coffee was hotter...
How is that not funny?
I liked the initial thing, but then it wasn't.
Travis, what say you?
He didn't do the voice.
It's hilarious. I completely agree with Sam. When I saw this, I thought it was one of the funniest things.
He didn't do if he would have just talked like Nicolas Cage, but he didn't.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
Jimmy did more of Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, Castor Troy.
See?
And mine was better.
Huh?
Who was it?
Huh?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, see? That's perfect.
Yeah, I do a better Cage.
Okay.
All right, well. Let's go to Joe in Cleveland.
Maybe.
Joe.
Hey, Joe.
First, I want to tell Jim Norton I laughed pretty hard at the NAMBLA mailing list joke that bombed on the show, but I thought it was hilarious.
The what?
The other thing...
NAMBLA mailing list joke?
Mailing list, yeah. I caught that, as did everyone else, but no one in the studio. Anyways, big-time fan, get to the point. The emails come out because anyone that's a public servant, their emails are subject to public information. O&A Army, pests, knuckleheads. You can go to any public servant and say, give me your emails. And they have to give you their emails. And if they delete any, you can sue them and get paid. And people actually do this for a living.
But if they, hold on. If they know that, then why would they write emails like that?
And why would you write that?
State the obvious, they're retarded. The other thing is, if you have a issued public servant BlackBerry or iPhone or whatever it is, and say you decide to sync that with your personal handheld device, you can get that subpoenaed, and then you have to give that over. Your personal device, all your pictures, all your personal text, all your personal emails, as well as your history for what you look at on the internet, are also subject to review.
How about I just say I have to go to the bathroom and flush it down the toilet?
Well, see, that's, you go to the iCloud or whatever it is. And by the way,
that's right.
Norton's impression of Nicolas Cage sounds a lot like Steve the Doctor
The actor.
Doing an impression, yes.
Yeah.
Yes, Dr. Steve.
Castor oil. Castor oil is good for you.
You guys ever want to come to Cleveland and go shooting, get a hold of me.
Well, we were there a while ago, and where were you then?
Yeah. You know, I wasn't a Cleveland police officer at the time, but now I am.
Oh,
so.
damn. Look at you.
Yeah.
All right, sir.
Well, you know, moving up.
Thank you. Thanks for the info. I think most of us know that, though.
Yeah. You're not safe in the corporate world.
But if they know that anyone can get at their emails, it makes this even crazier.
Yeah, you don't write fucking, let's fuck up their traffic.
Right.
But you may take it for granted that it's such a basic thing. Like these guys, again, for them, it may be so commonplace that it hasn't been brought up or it's never been an issue.
Governor Christie's still not talking, huh?
Nah. Well, there'll be an announcement, I'm sure, before he won't just pop up.
Right.
I want to see that. Where were you going?
To Dennis Rodman.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say.
Dennis Rodman is a fool.
He is a buffoon.
Yeah.
In my humble opinion, a raging alcoholic with fucking brain damage.
I think he does have some brain damage.
He's a fool.
Yeah.
And now he's apologizing because I think he's, finally realizing that, he's not going to do well in America now. People are fucking pissed off.
What an ass he made of himself on the world stage.
Right. And the best part of this whole story, we've been talking about it for days, maybe off air, I'm not sure. The guys he dragged along with him.
Those poor bastards.
Study their faces the next time they show Rodman yelling at Chris Cuomo.
Yeah.
They're all sitting there like, what the fuck did we get ourselves into?
Firmly planting their faces in their own hand. And
they look really depressed, like this is what my life has come down to, that I'm following this idiot.
He's our spokesman.
He's a blithering idiot.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of the players have realized, oh, man, this was just stupid to do.
Bad idea. Yeah.
And now Rodman's just claiming I was drinking. That's why he had the outburst with Chris Cuomo.
That's a good thing to do.
And he's starting to say that it was a bad idea, right?
I didn't mind his outburst because Chris Cuomo was kind of baiting him. And it's like they're there on this basketball thing. And it's like everyone knows the guy's not a politician.
But he sounded like a fucking idiot.
Oh, he absolutely did.
Yeah.
And Rodman should have been called out. I mean, what is he doing, really? Seriously, he just likes the attention.
Yeah,
that's why he keeps going back there because that's all he's got after basketball.
Yeah,
it's like the whole North Korea thing worked for him. So I think this is his third time back already, right?
I want to go.
Is it third time? Wow.
I believe so.
You want to go to North Korea?
Yeah.
Do we have him singing "Happy Birthday"?
Play badminton.
Do a little stand up.
Oh, maybe he's embarrassed about that too. Ooh.
Imagine if you became like the biggest stand-up in North Korea.
Yeah.
They just love you.
And because Kim Jong-un lived for my big clit jokes.
Rodman, sorry for outbursts. Is there an apology on CNN right now? I'm seeing? On their website, I should have said. On the front page.
There's a statement.
Oh, that's just a statement?
I don't think he did a video one that I saw.
Oh.
And you know that, you know how sad it is that Rodman's team, we said this to, they lost?
Oh, right.
It's sad because they knew they had to lose the game.
You got to throw that game.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
And Rodman was playing in slow motion. The whole team was playing in slow motion to let the North Koreans win.
They have to win.
Because some of those guys are still in relatively good shape. But Rodman was huffing and puffing even though he was playing in slow motion.
Yeah?
Yeah, what do you got on this, Sam, over there?
We got him singing "Happy Birthday." We got the little Jesse Jackson.
Yeah, we got to do the Jesse Jackson. Jesse Jackson's an idiot, too. Yeah. He's kind of like supporting Rodman for going over there.
What's wrong?
But first, here's the awkward. Most people have heard this by now, but me will have a couple things to say about it. Dennis Rodman singing "Happy Birthday."
Where is Kim Jong-un? Is he there?
I think so. Way up in the box or something. I don't think they actually like hung out this trip.
Oh.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh my God, this is sad.
This is beautiful.
It's like to hear Kalashnikov fire, riddle them. How do those... Oh, look at them Koreans.
They are a very polite, structured group.
You sure they weren't supposed to win, like the fucking Pyongyang Globetrotters or something?
Right.
And they're like the generals.
What was the final score?
Well, look at this game, though. I mean, it's just in slow motion because they just know they can't win this game.
Oh, God. Look at all the people.
Look, they're not even, like, defending the North Koreans.
No. They should be throwing some elbows.
Oh, they're all dressed the same?
They're all, like you said, they're a very structured society.
Oh, yeah. They're all dressed like Viet Cong.
Look at Rodney, like he's huffing and puffing, and he looks like he's wasted.
There's no fun vibe there.
Oh, my God, no.
birthday, tyrannical murderous leader.
No? They love black.
I think this is it's a very historical day today for everyone.
You could just say historic.
To see that we can't coexist with each other if we just take a deep breath and
that's what it takes. A deep breath, and the nuclear fucking program will go away. Extortion.
Look at certain things. So I think that it went very well for everyone involved.
That's good. What is this? The presenting of the trophy?
I guess.
Wow, they are not allowed to.
I question
this is Charles Smith.
Whether we were doing the right thing because of the media scrutiny.
No.
And it was important to stand strong and follow up and follow through.
Yeah.
And it all just worked out.
Oh, look at that little chubby fucking murderer. You murderer.
I literally have no problem with them going over there, though.
I don't have a problem, but it would be nice if there was a little bit of a better representative.
You're right.
Maybe.
Yeah, he's just a
if you want to keep it all sports and stuff.
But this is why the media is hateable. The only reason we know what he's saying is because they can't stop putting their cameras on him.
Right.
Like, if you and I went over there just as a fucking... nobody would give a shit.
No.
But so
the NSA might have a shit to give.
Not really, no.
No?
Nah, I mean, like, there's no reason for them to... He's a basketball player playing basketball, so why is it a story? Why do they need to talk to him if he's doing nothing that's political? They're the ones saying, oh my God, tell us about it. And he's not saying what they like, so then they're mad about it. Keep the cameras out of his face and no one will know.
But he is talking about what a great guy he is.
Well,
like,
that's
he's not
true.
just playing. He's saying, this is my friend Kim Jong-un.
You know
he's
what,
an
though?
awesome
Because he's
dude,
excited that this guy likes him.
Absolutely.
Because he has
But we
nothing going on, I'm telling you.
But we have leaders that go over and kiss tyrannical leaders' asses
Exactly.
and shit
So,
like that.
come on.
Hold hands like Bush is holding hands
In a
with that
garden.
fucking Saudi murderer.
But they're not obviously
bunch of
wasted.
fuckwads. Well, yeah.
Rodman looks
Yeah.
like he's fucked up.
He's a drunken ass, but...
A sot.
Yeah, he's a
I love
sot.
that.
The man is a
sot.
fool. He's a drunken fool.
Fool.
Like Noah was struck down and punished for drunkenness.
Yeah. And so now Rodman's apologizing for the outburst, said he was drunk. What else?
Okay, it was a little degrading watching him sing Happy Birthday.
Oh, he's also apologizing to Kenneth Bay's family.
Really?
Because he was hinted like, hey,
maybe
Oh,
he
who knows
fucking
what
did
he did,
something.
right?
Yeah, he was basically
right.
saying, hey, man, Kenneth Bay fucked up.
And then on the same breath, he's probably saying free Mumia, that fucking guy. So fuck them all. Is he still alive?
Mumio, yes, he is.
I hate that my last name kind of looks like the fucking name.
Oh, he's also apologizing to his teammates.
I'm going to change my name to Chig.
Oh, Jesus.
I want to apologize to my teammates and my management team as well. For getting them all in this weird situation, I'm sure. So
yeah, it is a weird situation to be in.
I embarrassed a lot of people, said Rodman, who traveled to North Korea with other former NBA players. I'm very sorry at this point.
Over 300 million, I think.
I should know better than to make political statements. I'm truly sorry.
Yeah, that maybe was the problem. He doesn't know. He should have just said, "I don't know those circumstances."
So the day of the interview, he was very stressful. Some of my teammates were leaving because of pressure from their families and business associates. He said it was quickly falling apart. The whole thing. I'd been drinking. He said, "That's good. You're the guy, in charge of the whole thing, and you're fucking partying.
Yeah,
that's smart.
Yeah,
it's not an excuse, but the time the interview happened, I was upset. I was overwhelmed." So I was trying to cover his ass because he knows people fucking hate him in this country now.
But they really I mean, again, what he said about that guy was dumb, but it's no different than what anybody else does. We're friends with horrible people.
leaders and countries and whatnot. You're right. Yeah, it is kind of silly. I think Joe Namath should go over there next.
Yeah. I want to kiss you, you little son of a bitch. Come here, you little chubby fuck. I want to kiss you.
Fucking drunken Broadway Joe. Another sot.
Yeah, he's executed for trying to make love to Kim Jong-un's fat little mouth.
You're pretty. I want to kiss you.
Oh, God.
Very funny.
Broadway Joe.
Kim Jong-un really seemed to be enjoying himself.
Yeah.
You asked if he was there. He certainly was. It looked like he was enjoying himself.
It did. What else is going on over there?
Right.
How fun can executions be if you're doing them every day?
Where do they get all the same fucking clothes for that entire fucking
Oh, believe me, some
arena?
kids are fucking sewing.
Holy
kids are sewing in factories.
They were all dressed in a very nice black suit.
Yeah. Imagine they open up like a North Korean Barney's.
Right.
Here's a nice black suit. We have this black suit.
Yeah, right.
You want some black slacks?
Yeah.
Here's a black shirt.
Here's a red tie if you want to be arrested and executed.
I bet you they all had to give those clothes back at the end.
Probably did.
For the next
event, yeah.
Yeah. They are a
event.
broke-ass fucking country.
And then we got, we need Sam here because he's got the Jesse Jackson clip.
Sam.
They asked Jesse Jackson about the whole Rodman thing.
And because
yes,
Dennis Rodman's black, I'm sure he supported him for no other reason.
Pretty much.
There was a charity thing a guy did. I have to just say hello to somebody real quick because I forgot to do it. Where he won a thing and there was a charity. So hello to Lando 244 CJ Calando. I fucked up. Nah, but it was a good charity thing. It's like money got donated somewhere. I think it was nothing. It was just I promised I'd mention him and. I've been forgetting to do it for a month.
He didn't lose the Falcon in a card game. He could have sold that.
It's a different Lando. This is not the handsome black mustachioed one that we all jerked off to.
Can we see the Jesse Jackson clip?
Yeah.
Please. So, yeah, Jesse Jackson. He's just a fucking idiot.
Brother Jesse. I was watching a great little documentary about the MLK assassination. It was Mike Baker was doing it on what the hell is that? Travel Channel.
Right?
His show on Travel Channel. It was very cool. They got unprecedented access to the hotel and the room, and they fucking put little strings back and forth, and then Mike fucking they set up a thing and takes the fucking shot. And you know what? Because there's people that double. They concluded that James Earl Ray fucking fired into his face from the fucking bathroom window. Mm-hmm. But it was cool because you never see like the host really take the shot. They always have an expert marksman. But Mike Baker's like, fuck you, I'll take the rifle,
Get out of my
bitch.
way.
You know how many people I've killed anyway? Allegedly.
How's the shot?
Good. He's a good fucking shot, man. Yeah.
He hasn't lost it?
Nah, something tells me he stays in training.
I'm sure.
When he's not on TV, I think he's doing horrible things around the globe.
No, he's retired.
Yeah.
Well, he told
there's
us
so
that.
many retired people from the agency. Sure.
Jesse Jackson.
But yeah, they had the picture where Jesse's pointing.
Right.
Hey, over there,
Well, now Jesse Jackson speaking up about Dennis Rodman.
Okay.
Well, Rodman called today's game in front of 14,000 spectators, quote, historic, but very few agree with Rodman's assessment. Reverend Jesse Jackson joins me now. Reverend, I want to put this up. On January 6th, it appears that you tweeted this. Congrats at Dennis Rodman. Your diplomacy efforts in North Korea, it must be dark, but you are a light.
Well, that's
so
backwards.
Then that tweet was deleted. What do you mean? Are you supporting Dennis Rodman?
No, let me make what clear is that when the ping pong team went to China, they
What?
shed light on the situation. No one expected the ping pong team to change U.S.-China policy.
I thought
When
they
the
went to
Globe
Hong
Trotters
Kong.
went to the Soviet Union singing Sweet Georgia Brown.
Play ping pong.
No one expected them to change U.S.-Soviet policy.
King
but
Kong did.
It was an illuminating moment.
Not a
It
paddle.
led to more political, diplomatic
Ding dong.
efforts.
Those efforts are a bit different, Reverend, because no one sanctioned this trip for him to go to North Korea. Everyone is denouncing this trip. With all that's going on in North Korea, with the camps, with the people who are not eating, with the poverty in the
That
country,
sounds
with
fun.
the dictator, with not being allowed to use information, cell phones, computers. This is quite a different. It seems like you're comparing apples to oranges here.
Well,
No, I sent a letter to the North Korean leader today.
Address it to my wife.
Urging him on humanitarian grounds to release.
What is he saying?
An ill man down in his back and a diabetic. I talked to his mother today. That's the role I would play. The role that Ambassador Richardson would play, President Carter would play. But we are professional diplomats to that extent.
Exactly. Dennis Rodman is not a professional
Well, that's just the point, though.
Then why are you talking about him?
Why should he be congratulated or encouraged here?
And the ping pong players are not professional diplomats either.
About the ping pong.
And the Harlem Globetrotters and the Soviet Union were not professional either. It shed light on the dark situation.
They shit light? I want to see that.
How can people take Dennis Rodman serious after this interview with Chris Cuomo and saying that American Kenneth Bay is guilty of something? Listen.
Kenneth Bay did one thing. What? If you understand, I got it. If you understand what Kenneth Bay did, do you understand what he did?
What did he do? You tell me.
Country.
You tell me. What
No.
No.
You tell me. No. Why is he held captive?
They haven't released any charges. They haven't released. They haven't released.
Look at the players behind him.
Let me do this.
Oh, shutting everybody up.
I believe you're a great spokesman. I want to say what Kenneth Bay's family told CNN. They said they're appalled by Rodman's behavior, and by all accounts, Bay is being held illegally by North Korea.
Right.
You've been on diplomatic missions. Do you think Rodman is
not going to get any more Transformer movies until they fucking release them? Right?
Rodman said, I'm a basketball player.
What?
And we would not leave him as a basketball player. Cuomo did a serious diplomatic interview with him about his position about Kenneth Bay, which I thought was off base because Rodman says, I'm just a ball player. And the tradition of ball players and singers who go leads on. That's what I'm doing. They pull him over out of his zone.
Oh, wow. I didn't get that at all.
I didn't quite catch that part of it.
Here when Cuomo questioned
like the Reverend Jesse Rowland.
North Korea with a team of former NBA players was a good idea. Listen.
I'm just saying.
I'm Golden Buns in Korea.
Yeah, but Dennis, don't put it on them. Don't use them as an excuse for the behavior.
Sounds like an African king in the middle of nowhere in the Congo or something.
Around a big pot.
Right.
Seeing this circus environment, seeing the anger from Dennis Rodman, we're trying to get North Korea to scale back its nuclear program.
But I would not confuse the role of Dennis Rodman and basketball and the Globetrotters and the Soviet Union and ping pong in China with serious diplomacy. But entertainment does have an interesting way of illuminating. Why are we discussing North Korea today? Because of Dennis Rodman.
I'm 100% in agreement with Jesse Jackson.
Wow. Holy shit.
100% in agreement with him.
But the one part they're not really discussing is the fact that Dennis Rodman did this for himself. And that's it.
Yeah.
Because he got this weird attention from Kim Jong-un. And he's going with it like, wow, this is fucking cool. I haven't been in the spotlight in years, and this guy, this Korean dictator loves me to death. So now I'm going to go over there and do things because I know everyone is going to fucking talk about me, Dennis Rodman.
The hero worship of this guy and the fucking praise that he's putting on Kim Jong-un, that seems to be one of the biggest problems because, I mean, if you're going to go over there and play a sporting event and meet the president and speak with him, you could say, yeah, we had a great dialogue, but that's just it. He's incapable of expressing himself like that. He's just, he's a great guy. No, he's not a great guy. And to say that he is coming across as propaganda.
And he's saying all that because he wants this to continue.
Exactly. Yeah,
that is true, but again, when these guys, again, when Bush, I don't care if it's real diplomacy or not, this is a guy who makes policy, is holding hands with a guy. He's not saying, hey, this Saudi is a great guy. He doesn't need to say it. He's our president.
That wasn't professional. I just wanted to hold his hand.
He's hand-holding.
In the garden.
Like the love we have for these fucking animals around the world who truly mistreat and kill people. Why is that any different? This guy's a basketball player. Treat him like one and don't do serious interviews.
That is true, but you could look at that huge picture. And you'll never get an answer because it'll always be hypocritical. Right. Or you can look at what the situation is. And that is we do pick and choose which countries are dubbed evil, which ones are dubbed evil that we do something about, which are dubbed evil that we don't. And North Korea has been put on that list of countries that we don't want to do business with.
Yeah, we don't touch.
In any way, shape, or form. And to have an American go over there talk about this guy like he's great and a good friend, and this. It comes off as Kim Jong-un using an American citizen.
Well, it comes off
for
self-serving.
propaganda.
Self-serving all the way.
Well, for both of them.
Of course.
For Kim Jong-un, it's wonderful to have an American
saying how great he is.
And
right.
for Mr. Reality Show, he loves this shit.
Right. But again, look who it is. It's like Flavor Flav going over there. Nobody looks at this guy. Of course it would be.
That'd be hilarious.
Oh, wow. What's that?
Although Rodman might be more entertaining than Flavor Flav these days.
Well, that's true.
Nobody looks at Dennis Rodman as a guy who's going to come back with a serious political... That's what bothers me. It's like, we're looking at him and going, why isn't he doing this? When we know he's a guy that fucking put on a woman's dress and rode a motorcycle. What the fuck do we expect from this guy? Like, this is what he does. He's
Don't
over
take
there.
it so seriously.
Don't take it seriously. And fucking
realize that this guy is an absolute fucking clown looking for some attention for himself.
Or how about Chris Cuomo says, what are the Korean people like? Yeah, we know you're an athlete and a big dictator likes you, whatever. What are the Korean people like? What is your interaction with the Korean people?
That would be nice, but I'm sure they're not showing him that side of it either. They're not letting him walk around the public without supervision. He can't just go to some apartment building where people are living in squalor and starvation, which is happening over there.
Sure, it's happening everywhere in the world that we have allies.
Yeah, but then again, you don't talk about what a great guy he is. You could sit there and talk about how a leader of a country has increased productivity, money, trade, without saying he's a great guy.
Or he's my friend.
Or he's my friend. Or sing happy birthday to him. There's a difference when it's so obvious that Kim Jong-un and North Korea is using an American citizen as a propaganda tool. Regardless of how well it works or not, that's what he's doing.
And Rodman's a dummy for playing into it.
Yeah, it's a little,
And he knows he has to sing happy birthday.
I have no problem with it either, Jimmy.
Right.
And he knows he has to sing happy birthday to the guy to keep it going.
That looked degrading.
That's embarrassing for Rodman that he did
It was.
And then he was bowing. God, go fuck yourself.
Look at Beyonce, and they sing for dictators for $1 million a shot. They know what they're
sing
doing.
For my dictator. Fucking whore.
Well, it's all wrong, Jimmy.
Yeah, but I have no issue with any of the entertainment stuff because, again, I know what they are. Robin's the guy who fucking stops a ball from going through a hoop. I don't take anything he says politically seriously. It's valueless.
I don't think anyone does.
Yeah. No, it's just the fact that he went over there.
Yeah,
and he's kissing this asshole's ass.
That seems to be the issue. I think if he wasn't doing that, I think the criticism would really come off as silly. Just fuck it. But I think that fucked him up. As far as him looking like an idiot.
Well, then we should criticize. It may sound crazy. Let's all attack the woman who married Charles Manson. Or fucking bash the woman who married Richard Ramirez. Like,
okay.
But you know what I'm saying?
It's
like we're just selective in it, and that's what bothers me.
All right, listen, we got to take a break because we got the Impractical Jokers coming up.
Oh, that's
but before that, I want to do the men that dress as living dolls that we teased yesterday.
Yes.
And I know Jimmy's got to leave early, so we want to definitely do that before he gets out of here. So we certainly could go back to the Rodman thing.
Yeah,
I'm sure there's going to be more shit about that coming out in the coming days anyway.
Yes.
All right, stay there.
After 20 years, you would want a break too. But the guys are back now. Enjoy. It's the Opie and Anthony Show on Sirius XM.
I think we're going to do the Impractical Jokers now, and then we'll have time to do the men dressed as living dolls.
Yes.
Thing after that before Jimmy leaves for North Carolina. Where are you going to be, Jimmy?
I'm at Goodnights tonight through Saturday.
Yeah.
And Pittsburgh, February 28th. Tickets go on sale tomorrow morning. And Borgata Saturday is sold out, so February 14th is the only one available.
Nice, very
I'm
good.
going to that.
Are you? The 14th or the 15th?
Both days.
Will you be my Valentine?
No.
Yeah, we're going to go.
You mo.
Are you coming down?
I would like to. I
Come
go
down,
every
man.
year. What the fuck?
I'm going down.
Are you surprised by this?
I'm always surprised when people come to see me.
I got
Really?
quite
Why?
the,
I go every
posse.
year.
I have low self-esteem.
This is literally going to be the 5th or 6th year in a row down there around the same time.
I have very low self-esteem.
I got quite the posse coming down. Yeah.
You got the whole fam.
The whole thing. My sister and Patrick were able to get someone to watch the kids. So they're coming down. Aunts, uncle. It's going to be quite the shindig.
Good.
For the Jimmy Norden show.
Got to find an opener.
Oh, no, you don't.
Where's the Impractical Joker?
They're probably pranking someone.
Kenny said to be on high alert because they might prank us.
Yeah, well, they're going to walk in and think that someone fucking opened eggs in here.
Oh,
Nice.
God, Jimmy!
That's my joke.
Why don't you hold it back?
Jimmy just blasted one off. It is so repugnant.
Thank you.
You smell it already?
Wow,
Yeah.
I got to go double shirt here now.
Good.
Whoa.
Attaboy.
I
Shit.
still don't smell it.
It's not bad. It'll make its way around.
Wow, that's bad.
I don't smell this one.
Well, it'll get over there.
Where are they?
It's sort of like the
The
radiation
farts?
from
No,
the
the people.
Fukushima plant.
Whoa!
You gotta get
Hello.
over there. All right,
What
they
is
got
that
you.
about?
It just got to the
Here they come.
Opie's coast.
Why does it take so long to get over here?
It's the vents.
It's the vents
I'm
and
having
how
that
the air
fixed, yeah.
circulates? Hey, bring in the Impractical Jokers.
See if they notice it.
God, how you doing?
Hey, guys.
Hey, man.
Hi.
Hi.
I know you guys from
Pleasure.
TV.
Pleasure.
Come on in.
Pleasure to meet you. Pull up a seat. I think the couch is free too if you need that. It's repugnant.
Jimmy just pulled an impractical joke on you guys.
he was storing an impractical joke up his ass and it just snuck
Wow,
out.
holy fuck.
Oh God. Okay, that's
Jesus, Sam.
I think it diffused.
Not really. Do we have some Lysol or anything?
Oh God, that's terrible. Fucking farts are a great fucking
weapon,
little joke.
Yeah.
In the elevator.
They're great to walk into.
Let them rip. Yeah. Well, welcome.
Hey guys. Better than a handshake, actually. I'd much rather get a fart on than a handshake.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. I gotta get that mic on. Go ahead, buddy.
Yeah, it's
I just fucked up my phone with the Lysol. Fuck.
Whoops.
Fuck.
Well, welcome to the program, guys.
Honored to be Thanks here. for having us. Thanks for sitting on this when we walked in.
Is it really an honor? Is it?
What are you doing now?
I'm fixing my fucking phone.
This is not to be done during an interview.
A very important interview.
It's in an interview.
You guys are from Staten Island.
Oh,
Yes.
I wasn't going to say that.
I do know
I was going
that
to go right to the show.
without reading the one sheet. I know that because I do watch Impractical Jokers.
Yeah.
And supposedly I met one of you guys on the street, but I think that was Roland just lying. But he refuses to give up the lie. Right?
Yeah.
I remember when you at first watched the show.
Yeah.
You regretfully gave us props for liking it. You were like,
I didn't want to like it.
You were like, oh, they're pulling it off, these guys, and I almost hate it.
Oh, they might be listeners of the show. No, I was surprised I liked it, I guess, because, a lot of the prank shows, I don't know, they're shit, right?
Yeah. Oh, that's right. We're on.
They really
you
are.
can curse.
Oh,
it doesn't
fuck,
matter.
That's great.
Yes.
All right.
Once you-
a lot of weight, huh?
Thanks, man. Thank
Doesn't
you.
he?
Going to the gym, eating better.
Aging better.
Why don't we start with this? Explain the show for the people out there that haven't seen it yet.
Sure, Murray's the best at that.
go ahead.
Murray!
The show is, we've been best friends since high school. Went to Monsignor Farrell Old Boys Catholic High School on Saturday.
All right, stop describing it.
Why did you go to an old
good.
boys' high school?
It seemed like the thing to do at the time.
No, man. I mean, I almost went down that road, and my mom was the one like, hell no.
If you saw me in high school, I think you'd understand.
This story sounds like it's going to turn into that Brad Pitt fucking movie where they all get raped.
So you know the show.
Yeah, we all met in the nurse's office laying face down on gurneys.
And it was a male nurse.
Well, did you guys
ever since?
Did you guys get the pussy though? How do you get the pussy if you go to an all boys high school?
You don't. Sister schools. You don't listen get to it them. during school.
Yeah.
You look for it like just right before and right after.
Right
But
after.
it makes it immediately
Right
before and
before?
immediately
Yeah.
after.
But my
$7.50.
point is, it makes it a lot harder because you don't have the fucking parties and all that.
What are the skills you have because you're not talking to
Right.
girls every day, just in and out of class.
No, I had no skills with girls until well after college. As a result,
Had?
Yeah, I think that's weird because it's tough enough to be brave enough to ask a girl out or something that you see every day, and you guys have to go find it somewhere else.
Did you do things with other girls schools?
Yeah,
You
yeah,
get
we
together.
had
Yeah.
like 3 sister schools, so they would all converge. Like they would be there for driver's ed after school.
Well,
and so
Q and Murr
found it.
Q and Murr were in the drama club.
Yes.
Red flag there. Red flag.
All boys high school and the drama club.
Wait. It was the only way that you could meet girls. So like we would be doing like West Side
Oh, you
Story,
could
and
be
I'd
a
be thinking
football
banging
player.
a girl backstage.
You could be a
What were you
football-
doing?
Are you
You could be
doing
a football player
Are you
and
doing
have a shoot
finger
with them.
quotes when you say girl? girls meet girls.
I mean, Murray, backstage. Finger bang him. It'd be like the nurse's office all over again.
Joe was the president of the math club.
Yeah, man, I was a math league.
Oh, my God, these guys are nerds. These are the worst guys ever.
A chick magnet.
You see, we had to get a TV show to get laid. You guys understand now.
Nothing says pussy like the quadratic equation.
Oh, my God.
I'll give you $100 if you can tell me the quadratic equation right now.
You saved that $100, my friend.
This is just sad.
So, wow. So you were doing shit together back when you were kids then?
Yeah, we were, we had nothing to do in high school other than prank each other. So we used to do crazy shit. And then.
Wait, what kind of crazy shit in the early days?
Well, there was, what was, Rice-Capades was fun.
Rice-Capades. Well, hold on one second. This is high school crazy shit. You guys aren't going to think it's crazy.
No, I understand.
right now.
That's why I said in the early days.
Right.
I gave you a little pass.
Crazy shit. We would murder people.
Yeah, it was whoever could dissolve bodies and lie.
Yes. Oh, that's fun.
You guys ever see the movie Taken?
Yeah.
I called in a bomb threat when I was in school, and I got the whole school cleared out. Always one guy that ruins it with like a story.
Now his audience does.
Wait a minute.
Hey, wait a minute.
We had a vermin day. Everyone brought in a rodent, and then we released it at the exact same time.
Yeah.
But not just us four, like everybody was in on it.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah.
How many did you guys get?
A lot.
I mean, okay, there was probably 100.
That's fucking impressive.
Yeah. Really says a lot for Staten Island. Yeah. So we're able to just find rodents.
Well, this was
the old fresh kills.
It smelled like Staten Island when we walked in.
Jimmy's ass smelled like fresh kills circa fucking 82.
They call him Jimmy Fresh Kills.
Yeah, Staten Island fucking stunk for a long time. It was the big joke.
When we were kids, my dad would take us in the big station wagon to the Fresh Kills landfill to go rummaging we would beg him to go rummaging through the trash. You guys never did that?
No.
That's great.
People can hear the words that come out of your mouth, right?
A lot of people.
That's fantastic.
There was no bulk pickup back then, so he'd bring shutters and shit like that to the dump, and we'd go rummaging through with me and my sisters.
But the smell, we hung out in the dump a little bit because
good. A few accountants.
We brought our own garbage to the dump to save fucking $20 a month, whatever the fuck it was.
Righteous.
And the smell is unfucking bearable.
My dad is retired sanitation from Staten Island.
That smell is
retired sanitation from Staten Island. That's
really? That means don't mess with that guy.
The automatic wink. Right. Okay.
Why'd you do this with your nose?
Yeah. That's wow. What a fucking odd setup. Because usually, you have your group of friends and you kind of. Did you at some point kind of go your own ways?
Yeah, during college. We went to separate colleges, and then we reunited and it felt so good after college.
Did you spend like time off when you were out of college, like you'd instantly get back together and hang out? Or
Well, it was like, I think it was when we just got back, we formed our comedy troupe, the Tenderloins.
Oh, okay.
We did that right away, and then we jumped right into doing like live shows in the city, and we were like selling out 25-person theaters. It
was quick.
That's not bad.
So
you guys
right away. We're doing the 25s right away.
25 right away.
You had side jobs, obviously.
So you had real jobs.
We had main jobs.
Those are real jobs at that point.
Yeah, we actually still had them all the way up through season 1 of the show.
That's right.
What kind of jobs you guys have?
Season 2.
Everybody was saying, "Don't quit your day job."
Yeah, exactly right.
You don't like that.
Nobody had to tell us that. We knew.
We knew. Just fucking.
What did you all do? I was a personal shopper at a baby store.
Wait, really?
I was at a baby store called Giggle, and I was. I knew.
I know Giggle.
Yeah, that's me, man. I rolled deep in Giggle.
You rolled deep up in the baby scene.
We go Giggle. For my kids, we go Giggle. I know Giggle.
Yeah, you did?
I know Giggle.
I got peace on that, man.
No, I fucking shop for myself though.
Oh, that's bad. That place is. They got the good shit there.
Personal.
It's really expensive.
That's for rich people or for celebrities?
A little bit of both. Like I was in the Soho store, so there was all like the rich families down there, and then there was celebrities.
It's not a bad gig though.
It wasn't. It was pretty cool.
That's not. It's not construction.
It was. No, I wasn't any sort of crooked.
You got soft hands from picking out baby clothes all your life.
I was folding onesies like whoa.
Are they toys or clothes?
They did like cribs, car seats, strollers.
It's high-end shit.
Button me up and Oshkosh Bagosh.
So wait, you'd have to just go and decide what they should have, or they'd give you a name of what they want?
I decided what they had. They tell me what their lifestyle was like, and then we talk about it.
Enough of this pussy job. What else did you guys do?
I was and still am a reality TV producer.
Oh, well, how do you fall into that? You must have washed dishes or something at some point.
Any shows we know, though?
Well, I was unemployed for most of my life.
Yeah, he was like a full-time temp.
Okay.
I was a full-time temp for a long time.
Well, he knew how to shop at the dump. He didn't need money. Jesus.
You work on any of the reality shows we know?
I don't know. Let's see.
Oh, that means no. Jesus.
Our company you Say Yes to the Dress, the wedding gown show.
Okay. You know that, right, Jim?
I don't know that one. No,
that's not one of yours.
I'm stuck on Hats Inc.
Any real men jobs?
Yeah. Well, we'll step up. We're on the couch, guys. We're on the couch for a reason.
I co-own a bar and I bartended for a while.
Of course.
You still got the bar?
I do.
Right.
But I'm hardly ever there. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I can't really talk.
Getting that liquor license was easy. Wink, wink. I mean, sanitation guy from Staten Island.
Is it a regular bar or is it one like in Chelsea?
No.
Because Jim wants the address. If it is.
I want the fist seat.
It's a regular. It's like a music venue bar in Staten Island. Yeah.
Jim likes the reality show. Guess what's in the dress?
Full cup.
Yes. Wow, that's cool. What'd you do?
I have a manly one.
Oh,
I'm not allowed to talk about it too much because of the deal I worked out with him, but I was a firefighter with the FDNY.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
that's manly.
I bring all these guys up a few levels on that one.
I sold high-end baby cribs.
My company makes a dress show. Self-serve Appletini.
He's sitting in a bar, and this guy's saving people.
You know, I worked for a good friend of mine, Kevin Smith. Actually, you and I have played poker before.
Oh, at the comic book
store.
shop.
Yeah, you actually knocked me out one night on $300.
I fucking remember you. Okay. And you know what? I swear to God, I thought you looked familiar when you came in. I'm like, all right.
Well, he should look familiar from his TV show.
No, I mean, beyond that.
Yeah, you knocked me out.
Beyond that, I've watched the show, I swear.
It's like you're on TV.
I remember that. Yeah.
Oh, you're familiar from a poker game I had once.
It was fucking late. The sun was coming up and shit.
And Kevin does not like it. He wants you to stay till the end. And finally, I just started making stupid bets to just get the hell out and go home, and you took me for
How do you know Kevin?
I worked for him. I interned for him when I was 19, and I worked for him on and off for about 8 years.
He's a great guy.
You guys are doing backroom poker games? My father doesn't know about this.
Oh, shit. Fucking ski mask and a sawed-off shotgun at the next one.
The liquor license for your bar is handwritten.
Signed Dad.
But you didn't lose touch with each other during college and stuff. That's that's pretty cool.
Yeah, we kept in touch.
They're like some friends that you have that you just like. You know, they're friends for life. That's
can't get rid of them.
Yeah, you can't fucking get rid of them.
At this point, we've tried every which way.
It's like a really long bad marriage at this point.
How many years ago did you guys start doing comedy?
99 together.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Together.
I did Bye Bye Birdie in high school. I don't know if you know. That's a comedy.
That's good. Catholic boys in dresses playing the girls' parts.
Yeah, that's a comedy right there.
That's great.
We tried TV a few times, and we sold a couple of pilots, but none of them went to series.
Yeah.
Okay. What were some of the ones that didn't quite wash?
We shot a sketch comedy pilot for Spike a few years back, about a year before we sold Impractical Jokers.
Was it a mix between Mythbusters and Jackass? Because that's the one they were trying to sell us on. Wow. It's like a mix between... okay, that's great.
How did we describe it? What was it like?
Myth-ass?
Like,
yeah. Pretty much. Jackbusters.
Pretty much.
Jackbusters.
That was the pitch for real.
Oh, wow.
They just never were able to figure out what to do with
Was
us.
the pilot well done?
Oh, good. Awful.
Oh, you did the pilot?
No, we did the pilot for the Comedy Central thing. That was.
How did that come out? Is there any way to see that?
It's a good question.
I got it.
I'd love to see it.
I got it.
Dude, I would love to see that.
We knew we were in trouble when one of the bigwigs from Comedy Central came by and stopped talking to us. During filming.
When they stopped talking.
During filming, he stopped talking to us.
Oh, wow.
But going into it, we said, this is a horrible idea. They're like, don't worry about it. We'll figure it out as we go.
Sucks.
Literally, they wanted to figure it out as we go.
Yeah.
And
I
it
love
just
that
was a
one.
disaster.
We did that with our show, with Impractical Jokers.
Really?
In the beginning, yeah.
Just
like
winging
we
it?
didn't know the format.
Yeah,
Yeah, just like figuring out. Like,
but that's kind of conducive
we were
to
supposed
just
to.
fucking, and you guys know each other for so long, and you know.
That's what helps. We're not cast. I mean, we
it's not story driven or
Not at all.
anything. You know,
It's a sad story if it was.
What's some examples of shit you're doing to people?
Currently?
Yeah, currently.
What was the rice thing? I wanted to know.
the rice.
okay.
That's where we all brought 10-pound bags of rice to school, all the seniors, and then at an appointed time, we cut the bag and dumped it all over the place. It looked like Scarface, like when he's dumping, like there's just white powder everywhere. It was great. So that was
How did you hide 10-pound bags of rice?
In your backpack.
Oh, all right.
Wow.
Can't
do that
nowadays. Do that now. Fucking SWATs all around the school now. Again, you can't do anything.
Heavy backpack show up to school. Nothing to see here.
Beating you over the head. Yeah, absolutely.
What's good about Impractical Jokers, they fuck with each other big time. That's what makes this show really good.
We got Sal bad a few weeks ago. We wanted to do this for 3 years. We crashed a wedding in Long Island. We weren't invited. There are 300 guests there. None of them knew us. And we wrote, Joe and I wrote a speech for Sal. He had never seen it before. And he had to get out there and grab the mic when they were toasting.
Oh, man, that's brutal.
And deliver the speech that we wrote.
It was fucked up.
You could say that.
See, that's what's great. They set up, one guy.
Yeah.
Like, it would be incredibly embarrassing if you just decided what you were going to say in front of this wedding. But they leave it up to the other guys, and then the one guy has to fucking deal with it.
Were they horrified?
Yeah,
what was some of the stuff you said?
It was 300 people, and by the end they were holding people back from charging me.
Wow, really? PAs were playing waiters, and they had to go up and literally grab people's shoulders and make them sit down.
But don't you know that there's a problem when you're going into a wedding and you don't know what anyone's doing yet? At least don't you realize they've all discussed it, and you're obviously the one in the fucking spit?
Yeah, because that was a punishment. So how the show works is there's like 3, let's say, challenges during the show. We all compete against each other. Whoever does the worst gets punished.
Right.
So I knew I was walking into my punishment. I was dead man walking.
You do. Okay.
Yeah, and they're not going to be nice.
No, I think I closed the speech by saying, well, first of all, their names were Gary and Crystal, and I'm like, the Gary and Crystal, I'm reading this, we both know are dead, and from the ashes rises Garstel. And I want to tell you guys something that my grandfather told me when I was younger that gave me chills, and I still feel it to this day. He said, Sal, I shot a lot of Japs in World War II. Oh, shit. Guys, there's no denying you're great together, but sometimes marriage can be like war. Don't let the Japanese get in your way.
Holy shit. And the mother-in-law is just sitting there like, who the fuck?
Wait, so they open up the floor if anyone has something to say, or?
I walked in after the best man speech, right? And I took the mic.
Just grabbed the mic.
One person who I was there, one person.
Oh, wow.
And I took the mic and said, I was an old friend.
Okay, because we're suspicious of shit that's set up. We were just talking about Grandpa.
Bad Grandpa?
Bad Grandpa, and how, some of that stuff, obviously, was set up, possibly.
Yeah.
And Borat and stuff, but, what I was going to ask you. Oh, did you get clearance to show it on the show?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be
So how did you flip that after everyone's all pissed off? Does someone make the announcement like, hey, let's chill out here?
Yeah, our producers go up and say, and it's the magic of TV, and everybody's like, oh my God.
There's a fair amount of people that didn't sign. There was like one or two tables that were really fucking...
They're the same ones that fucking that had the Polaroid ripped up in fucking Connie and Carlo's wedding.
So you just cube those people out and you're good.
Well, we just blur the people that don't want to be on TV.
Right. Wow, that's a great one.
Damn.
Hell yeah.
Crazy.
I mean, we've been doing it 3 years, so we just kind of keep pushing it. So we can, if I'm terrified, we know it's going to work probably.
Yeah.
So
you should have finished it off with evoking your right of prima nocta.
First night.
There.
Yes.
The old bride.
Yes. Like Caligula once said.
We just got Joe at the casino in Atlantic City. He was punished. We put him on stage.
Yeah. That's in tonight's episode, right?
Oh, yeah, tonight. So you want to tell them what we did to you?
We were at the Borgata filming. They let us film there at the Borgata, which is cool. And
my favorite.
We show up at the theater, and they're like, all right, Joe, we're going to put on a show. I was like, all right. And they're like, you're going to be an escape artist.
Oh, shit.
I was like, oh, okay.
So I walk out on the stage, and they have these 2 hot girls that come out, and so I'm out there, and I'm like, all right, the only thing to do here is own it. Be like, all right, I'm gonna escape.
The theater's full,
the
1,000 people.
Yeah, so I'm like, hello, everyone. So I put on a show, right?
Wait. I'm going to slow you down. Why is the theater full, though?
Because we got to Borgata to tell.
We're giving out comps.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's a magic show review.
Okay, thank you.
So
we had,
they had 45 minutes of real
they
show.
Put on a real
before.
show. A real magician comes out. He's sawing the bitch in half. The whole thing.
Dancing out.
So then I walk out and just this. They put me in a sequence tuxedo.
God.
So I'm like, hello, I'm going to escape, but I don't know from what. So these 2 hot girls walk out, and they walk out with this straitjacket. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to be in this straitjacket, and I'll escape before your very eyes. And as I'm about to start, they walk out with chains. And they chain me up, and they're like, oh, and I'm like, and plus these chains. And then they're like, they walk out, and then they come back again, and they tie my feet together. So I'm like, all right, now I'm standing in front of 1,000 people in a straitjacket with chains and my feet together. I'm like,
with
all right.
Probably no confidence that you can do this.
I have nothing left. And I'm like, all right, so I'm just going to stand here and squirm like an idiot, and then hopefully something happens, like a chain falls off.
Right.
The curtain opens. And I turn around and there's a fucking water tank.
No,
he died.
Yeah.
And they have a fucking winch or whatever the fuck it is, and they hook me up and they lift me up into a phone booth sized water tank and drop me in.
And the water's literally up to his lips.
The water's rising.
So I'm mic'd and
we put a hose in so the water's rising.
And I'm like, okay, so I'm going to die in front of 1,000 people for television on basic cable.
Were you scared?
I was. Because now I feel claustrophobic. And I'm like, all right, these guys got to know when to stop the water. And I'm just whistling like a fucking fish that's chained up, smacking against the wall. And I'm there for 27 minutes.
No fucking way.
The water, people sitting there like this.
Expecting
the
old
greatness.
women wouldn't leave. They were like, they want to see it through to the end.
Yeah.
So after a while,
and
it
the
just
crowd
became...
turned. They at first they were amused and laughing. They thought it was part of the shtick, right? Then they were curious and confused. Then they came around and were rooting for the underdog. And then they became desperate.
Just mad.
We turned up the house lights, shut the music, stopped the smoke and everything, and it was just dead silent. Then we sent the guy out to sweep the
And these old blue heads would not leave. They would just sit there and watch.
Great.
So I got upset at one point. The lady's like, you can do it. I'm like, no, I can't. I can't do it. Half hour soaking
That
in
escape
water.
shit's hard.
Dude, I give them props that they're able to pull that off because I
Crazy
tried.
hard.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Wow, that sounds fun. That's tonight?
That's tonight.
Yeah.
Very cool.
The show has taught me that we have no skills whatsoever. We can't do anything.
Besides
Sometimes
being
that works the
and
best.
also what people will believe, like when you speak with confidence.
Yeah.
Like, it's
yeah.
really funny
Yep.
when like people will believe, like when you're out there and you're like, half the stuff we're like, we're going to get punched in the face. Like if we try this.
Yeah. People are willing to give you the benefit of the doubt and like believe what you're saying. For it just depends on how long someone's willing to go with that.
What was we really try to throw each other under the bus.
That's why it's great.
Yeah. But some people, we've all gotten choked, punched, and a couple times.
Do you ever have people suggest things to you like, yeah, you ought to try this?
Yeah. Oh, we get it
and
all the
really,
time.
A, the ones that are too mild, and B, ones that are just horrendous.
You should be a zookeeper.
Yeah, stuff like that. You know what it is? A lot of people don't
good.
understand that we go through so many ideas. Like, we'll come up with thousands of ideas and get the ones that we need. So it's so, like, if I hear something and somebody comes up to me and is like, hey, I have an idea, and it's something new, I get excited because we've come up with so many.
Yeah.
You know, that,
I have a
You're
good
right,
one.
though. It's
you got one?
Yes.
Oh, Jimmy.
This is like a good-natured one for a department store.
Good-natured, that's good.
You take all the tags that say medium and you put L's on them, and then you just watch people try on the wrong sizes.
The wrong sizes.
That's hilarious.
That's what we get. We either get stuff like that that's really ridiculous, or they go the other way. They go extreme, and they're like, you should go punch Germans.
Yeah, I didn't finish. You put anthrax in all the clothes.
Now we're talking.
There you go, Jimmy Fresh Kills. You got it now.
What's one of the best ones you did?
Shit, we had this guy. They made us play dentists.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, that's nerve-wracking, too, because you're in the room alone. You're dressed as a dentist. It's a real dentist office, and a real patient walks in.
Yeah.
So it's like
we couldn't believe we got a dentist to let us do this.
You know, they're fans of the show now, so so we'll put it out on Facebook. We'll be like, hey,
come here, do it.
Places.
You're like, dude, you could fucking go to jail.
I don't care, man.
I mean, that has to violate some kind of law.
Right.
Shut up. It's all good.
Yeah. The sanitation guy took care of it.
He wrote a note. He wrote a note.
Not gynecologist. That's the one you should go for.
Yeah, what's wrong with you guys?
Watch next week.
But you're in there, you're a dentist, and someone's about to walk in, and it's like, what's the first thing you even say? You have no clue. So we all went. I put the guy in the chair, and it was like this new state of the art place, and it had like before he briefed us on the room, and he's like, "This is like a $20,000 chair."
Yeah.
I was like, "What does it do?" It goes up 8 feet. The thing, I don't know why. It goes up 8 feet in the air, and it goes completely. So I put the guy in the chair, and they go, just raise him up 8 feet. So I raised him up. He's talking to me. He's like, I'm in pain, man. My teeth.
And he's 8 feet in the air.
He's about 7 feet in the air.
Great.
And then it turns this way. So his feet are by the ceiling, and his head is down by
like an inversion table, like one of those inversion tables.
Right. He literally, he was holding on for dear life.
That paper napkin they put on you
is over
his face and stuff like that.
And Sal starts crying, laughing in front of the patient, right? And can't take it, and leaves the room.
I don't know, just stuff like that. I mean, I don't know.
That's good.
What am I doing? What is going on?
Well, like 2 weeks ago, they brought me to the Brooklyn Children's Museum.
Yeah, that was great.
And they're like, I was my day to get punished, so I didn't know what was going to happen. And then I look in a room, and there's like a bunch of kids sitting there with their parents, like 25 kids and their parents.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, okay, so here's
You should punch him.
No, worse.
Punch the German kid.
Punch the German kid.
Show Roman Polanski movies.
They're like, you're a children's book author, and you're going to read the book that we made. And these motherfuckers made up a children's book.
A full published book.
A published hardcover that was vaguely about my life, but threw in a divorce, and they had me as an anthropomorphic
dung beetle
with a hat and a scarf that I wear on the show often, and like I'm sitting there and I'm going, and what was it like?
Oh my God! You lost your job, domestic abuse, you became a drug addict.
My favorite page in the book was when he's at the height of his depression. Right, he's lost his wife, his kids, his job, everything. This dung beetle. The next page is the dung beetle sitting inside of a car, and there's like a hot female dung beetle nearby. And the caption only says, how much?
So I'm sitting there and I'm trying to...
Did you turn the book to the kids to show the illustrations?
I didn't have to because they made a giant 5-foot version of it. And I had to flip each page. And you just see the parents' face. Horrified.
Yeah.
And then it came around again. They started laughing because I started breaking down. So it's, it's a weird line.
Yeah, he was in the parking lot of a Waffle House when he was soliciting.
I was selling jeans.
Or was it Waffle Home? Waffle Home.
Well, yeah,
Selling blue jeans to make money so that I could eat that night.
Well, dungarees.
Well, of course, goes with the dung bee.
Are there any that you wouldn't do, or someone said, no, I'm actually not going to do it?
Can't say no to a punishment. We have a gentleman's agreement that you wouldn't.
But who comes up with the punishments? Because you never
We secretly conspire.
We do.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, but you got to write that stuff up and be clever about it.
Yeah. Well, we have a full production team, and they hide the details from the guy. But sometimes we just really mess with you. Like when we threw Murray out of the plane, he thought we were doing a challenge. He thought we were doing a team challenge where we were teaching classes at this skydiving place. Yeah. Murray's definitely afraid of heights.
You guys did the long con on that one. They wrote pages and pages of jokes for the challenge. Yeah. I wrote jokes.
Oh, shit.
I'm writing on the way there.
So we show up and we're filming the intro.
I didn't see this one. You got to explain this.
So we show up at Skydive New York out in East Long Island.
The backstory is I'm terrified of heights, and for as long as you guys have known me, for 24 years, I'd said I would never fucking jump out of a plane. It's insane. You get one life. That's all we know, right? You get one life on this planet. That's it. Why would you ever put that in jeopardy?
So
unless she's hot, in which case.
So we showed up at the skydive. We're like, hey, we came up with this challenge where we're going to teach, because we do that sometimes. We teach as experts. We're going to teach skydiving lessons. He's like, oh, it's going to be awesome.
We have a hangar set up.
We have a full hangar.
So you weren't thinking you were going to...
I'm thinking I'm a teacher on the ground in the air hangar there, teaching students what they're going to experience when they go up. We have all the props laid out.
We filmed the intro where we tell the audience what we're about to do, and he has the first line. So he says for the first line, "Hey, we're out here in Comac, New York, teaching skydiving lessons," and the three of us all go, "Wow!" And we're like, "Actually, Murray, we're here for your punishment," and he flips out. Yeah, he started
ran.
like, crying like a little girl, locked himself in the van.
Yeah, what's not on TV? They aired last week.
Oh my
God!
God.
What's not on TV is I seriously locked myself in the men's room for.
Why wouldn't you guys show that
Yeah.
part?
I said to Joe, I was like, keep a fucking camera away from me,
Right.
and I had a full blown.
He sent goodbye text to his mother. Like it was insane.
Wow.
Wait, you had to go up and jump?
Yeah. They threw me out.
What height?
15,000 feet.
15,000 feet.
That's a high jump.
That's
Wait, so how do they? Fucking 20 feet. It's over. You're dead.
You're dead until you're 8 feet from the ground.
Right.
You're dead until that
8
moment.
feet,
You
right.
can survive 8 feet. Anything more, you're
If you fell out of that dentist chair, you might die.
Well, walk us through it. So now you're in the bathroom. How they get you out to do the?
I had a breakdown. I said to Joe, keep the cameras away. I need time. And I came out from the bathroom, and I was like, okay, I'll do it. Because, like we said, we made a gentleman's agreement 4 years ago. You can't say no to a punishment.
I mean, we're nothing if we're not gentlemen.
I went up on the plane. I was, as the plane went further and further up, I was literally in tears.
It was high, man.
Literally in tears.
It was high.
And,
When the door opened, because I had never been skydiving, but the door is like one of those, like, you know, when a convenience
roll
store
top.
closes, like, yeah, it closes, like those things.
Right.
He opens that at 15,000 feet. All of us were like, we're going to fucking kill
well,
this
I
guy.
said to the guy,
yeah.
I'm jumping tandem with this guy. So I said to the guy, I pulled him aside on the ground. I said, listen, is this like the movies? If I get you're connected through these just like hooks, right?
Yeah.
He's got the parachute on. You don't.
Right.
He's got the parachute. I don't have a parachute. So I said, if I get disconnected, you have nylon straps around me. I'm like, nylon? How fucking strong is nylon? Right? Isn't that what stockings are made of? I don't know. So I said, if I get disconnected from you, are you going to do what they do in the movies and like dive fast toward me,
Oh, yeah.
wrap your arms around me, and you pull the cord? He goes, no. First rule of skydiving is you save yourself. I said, that's what you tell me?
Oh my God! But you didn't have to go through training or any of that shit.
No,
not for tandem.
Tandem jump.
You guys are breaking some fucking laws. I love it.
No, sounds father knows
Yeah. They did it
We
like
understand.
They did it like Danny Aiello in Fort Apache.
You look at him and you're like, all right, he's crying, and it's on the episode that he's crying, and you start to feel bad. But then I'm just like, wait, last season he made me teach sex ed to my parents for 45 minutes.
Oh, shit.
So he can go fuck himself. Like if I can throw him out the plane
That's
myself,
a little embarrassing.
I will. Yeah.
How was the jump?
It was terrifying to the moment I touched
You
the ground.
hated it, huh?
It got even scarier when you pulled the cord. Because
Yeah.
then you're slowly floating to your death.
When you pull the cord, do you jerk back up? Do you come up? You do, right?
Yeah, you jerk back up, and then people are like, "Oh, you're going to experience a Zen moment." There was not one moment of Zen, because you're still 4,000 feet up in the air.
Yeah.
When you're slowly floating, if
Yeah.
you still slip out of the harness, you're still fucking dead.
How long did the whole thing take?
2 minutes. You 60 seconds free fall, 60 seconds slow
Oh, that
float.
it? Oh, okay.
60s. I just can't do that.
They had cameramen like a lot jump out with him.
Right.
So we had the whole fall taped right in his face.
Yeah. Oh.
And for the whole fall, he is
It's like a Blair Witch camera right on me. You know what I mean?
Hysterically crying the whole fall.
I'm gonna go
Really
fucking.
funny.
I'm going home and watch
Yeah, see that.
I will say I was screaming like a bitch.
Yeah.
Would you do it again though? Because you done it once.
Never.
You just never liked it.
If I
They
want
say
to
that
die,
you would.
like when I'm like 85 and I'm done, I've got nothing left. Yes, I'll die. I'll jump out of
That was the big like selling point for him, Jim. They were like, when you do it, man, don't worry, you're gonna love it. You want to do it
Yeah,
again. He landed.
sure.
He was like, "There's no way I'm ever doing that again."
What's it like stepping? I've always like a man amazed. Like you're stepping off the plane. Like the door is open. And what is it like that first step out?
It's terrifying. You don't step off. They scoot you to the edge, and you just like get sucked out.
They rock you 1, 2, 3, and then you just
Yeah.
Oh, you get sucked out?
Yeah.
You just kind of drop.
Yeah, you just fall like you don't. Yeah, you just fall out, and then you just tumble a few times before they put out that little stabilizing thing, and then you
What's the stabilizing thing?
It's a tiny little
drogue
parachute
chute. Right.
that just keeps your back to the sky.
And did you guys jump too?
Well, we went a few years ago.
But I mean, you didn't do it that
Not
same
that
day
day, no.
after you were done taping or
They
anything?
landed safe.
We knew that we
safely.
ran the risk he might seriously have like a heart attack about it. So I was going to be the backup, but he did it. He stepped up.
What a guy.
What's the safety? I never heard about that. Is a little one that a pre-parachute? You?
Yeah, it's 2 parachutes. 3, right? There's 3 parachutes. on
3,
there.
yeah.
Yeah, the
there's 3.
safety.
No, but I mean,
the
which is the
main-
one that-
the drogue chute like holds you like
Right.
where
so you
you're
fall like this.
Yeah,
and you
so-
don't spin. It's just so you
It's
fall.
a
Yeah.
tiny little thing.
I've never
so you're
heard
not
of that.
rolling end over end. It kind of, but it doesn't really slow you down.
No.
It's
Your whole
just
free
to stabilize.
fall.
Yeah.
It's deployed.
It's like a sea anchor.
Yeah, it just keeps you facing down.
And does it
seeing
interfere with the other thing or no?
Apparently not.
It's a dumb question.
It's everything. It's a mess.
Well, does everyone die ever?
That was a good point. Yeah. That was a dumb question.
What's their safety record out there? Did you check?
Yeah, we did. The guy, actually, the guy that he jumped with had what, 18,000 jumps? 19,000 successful
Doesn't
jumps.
matter.
Which is
Everyone's got however many they have before the one that killed them.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
That was his point exactly.
Right.
He's like, it only takes one. I don't
Just
want to be the one.
I get. Jesus Christ. Amazing. Well, tonight. Wait, what channel? Hold on.
True TV.
True TV.
10 o'clock on Thursdays.
We never said what channel.
Impractical Jokers, of course, season 3.
What a blast, man.
TheTenderloins.com is the website, and you go to Facebook.com/ImpracticalJokers for James, Sal, Brain, and Joe.
Very cool.
Great, man.
Guys, thanks for coming in. I love it. You guys are funny motherfuckers.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you, guys.
Definitely.
Come back and see us. Thanks, man.
Cool, thanks.
Gave up figuring out the TV show, I guess, but we took a lot of TV meetings. Everyone wanted to do something with us. They just couldn't figure it out.
I don't know.
And honestly, we couldn't figure it out.
No, because it was always based on the radio show, and I think the best idea for us, as far as that would be, a show about the radio show. It's based like the anchor part. The base
has to be this.
Is this,
and then
it shows the difference in the three of our lives. It's amazing. So if they did that, spend some time with you, spend some time with me, some time with Jimmy in our individual things, I think that'd be great.
Go with our strengths. We know how to do this.
Yeah.
We know how to do this. Put it on your TV.
Put it on your TV.
Then we could do a little something on the side as well.
Exactly.
Governor Christie's going to talk at 11.
What? Oh, boy.
Christie to talk about the traffic scandal at 11. Man, will I be watching.
You think he's going to do an R. Bud Dwyer? Or could you imagine he comes out with a paper bag? All right, get away, everybody.
Oh, my God.
And then he opens up the paper bag, and there's like fucking cannolis in there.
Sure. You think he's stress eating right now?
Yes, he is.
I would believe he's doing exactly that. I know Jimmy's for this, and maybe I should wait until he gets back from the bathroom, but the Cleveland Indians demote the Chief Wahoo logo, and they're going to go with the big C logo, the red C.
Oh.
Kind of like the Red Sox.
So demote by meaning it's over, like got rid of it completely?
They're going to take this off the uniforms. That's been the symbol of the Indians, Cleveland Indians, since the 1940s. Wow. Yeah.
Damn.
But, out of nowhere, it's deemed racist, even though for many, 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 many decades, no one gave a shit in general.
Well, I hope that changes things for the American Indian. I'm sure it'll.
But this PC...
Oh, that's right, nothing.
This PC shit is just fucking steamrolling over everything we know.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah, I can't stand it.
I know Jimmy would be a supporter of this. I would assume, right?
Yeah. Probably.
But I guess the Indians have started using the C. I don't know this.
Did they?
The Red C.
I'm not a big fucking Cleveland Indians fan, so I don't know what the hell they're doing over there.
Being replaced as a primary logo on the uniform. Let's see. Instead, the team will emphasize a block letter C they introduced in recent seasons.
That's creative.
The Indians are eliminating the Chief. The home uniform will continue to feature him on caps and jersey sleeves, but fans will less of him overall. That's exactly what that says. So we'll see less of it overall. So they're phasing it out slowly,
Chief
I guess.
Wahoo.
Yeah.
You're for this.
100%.
Yeah. I was speaking for you.
Oh, thank you.
But I assumed you were for this.
Yeah, 100%.
He also said you like sucking cock. He was speaking for you.
You should have said that first.
Same shit.
The Pittsburgh Pirates. Now the Pittsburgh Pirates are ditching their eye patch wearing Jolly Roger in favor of a gold P.
Why? Golden P.
That's ridiculous.
Well, but this is why I think you do have to fight for some of this shit, because they just keep going. But what's the problem with an actual pirate on your uniform?
But is that why they're doing it, or is it simply like when the Patriots eventually changed the guy, they just got sick of it?
Right. I don't know. That's a good question. What does the article say about the Pirates guy?
This article just says that they're doing it.
They're just doing it.
I think it's just more of a change.
Yeah, I think it might be an aesthetic choice.
I've never heard about complaining pirate Americans that get all angry at the pirates. Although it's very scary.
According to this article, it says, as with any other Major League Baseball team, the Indians and Pirates are trying to maximize the dollars they can make marketing their product while hurting as few feelings as possible.
But what does the Jolly Roger hurt?
I don't know.
Somalis.
You're kidding.
No!
I am kidding.
Holy shit.
Jesus.
I was ready to just... Oh, my God. Somalis.
It's that guy. I'm the captain now.
I'm the captain.
Chief Wahoo.
Irish.
What a douchey name.
Yes.
Irish. Douchey.
Chief Wahoo.
I guess they removed him from the road uniform in recent seasons.
It was probably fun back in the 40s when they came up with it.
I'm glad they took that out. Good.
Look, Chief Wahoo. Let's buy a shirt.
What douchebag looks at that fucking thing and thinks it's a cool logo?
You could buy him over by the white drinking fountain.
And the Chief's happy we had a homer.
Knock-a-homa.
Yeah, I never had a problem with it, and I never even had a thought that it might be racist.
Never thought about it.
To be completely honest with you.
Right.
Never thought twice.
I'm very upset by the Italian chef on pizza boxes that's putting his fingers together and going, Mwah. He goes, Mwah. That, to me, is a racist logo that assumes that, it's always some Italian guy. Look, see? He's right down there. That's him right there. That guy's on all the pizza boxes.
So we should get rid of that, right?
Fucking okay sign making guinea.
I
don't like it. He's like, Mamma mia, that's a good pizza. Very offended. Do you think I could get that taken off? This black guy. You think I could get that taken off the pizza boxes? I'm going to try.
I bet you could.
Listen, Jimmy's leaving in a few minutes. I want him to see some of this doll shit real fast.
Oh, yeah. These guys are fucked up.
I saw a minute clip last night. I am
crazy,
blown away by it. But I also thought immediately about our fine radio show, and someone has to do this.
Yes.
How do we do this?
Wow.
Of course, the go-to guy, E-Rock, has to do this.
It's got to be someone a little more svelte.
But how do you do... No.
Shapely.
Hell no. You got to have a mess of a body.
Yeah.
This would have been perfect for Cream Pie Jones.
Oh, yeah.
Would you want to see him in this?
Well, let's call him up and get him on the show.
How about David?
David.
My God.
Kenny. Kenny in this.
Kenny. They've never not enough rubber.
How do we do this? We have to do this.
Yeah.
Well, why don't we play the video?
Yeah, see what this is all about.
Like, guys are going around looking like dolls.
Yeah, this probably came from an idea I'm thinking. This is my hypothesis. It probably came from guys that want to dress like chicks. And then they put on the makeup, they put the wig on, they put the dress on, and they look like shit. They look like guys in fucking women's clothing,
right?
And look terrible. So then they probably saw something like Silence of the Lambs or something. And said, well, I could either make a girl suit and put that on, or why don't I just mold an attractive girl out of rubber and then just put the whole rubber girl suit on, and then I could walk around like a girl. Now, meanwhile, they probably did it and realized, all right, I don't look like a girl, I look like a doll. But it's still better than it looks with, 5 o'clock shadow and a crooked nose when the drill press hit you at the factory.
How much do you think these cost?
Oh, really, Jimmy? Inquiring, are you?
I would like to know maybe how much it would take to get me a pretty girl outfit. But I'd probably like $4 or $5 grand.
I would think they're probably pretty expensive. I don't know how they work. I don't know how they mold them. I don't know how far down they go.
Let's see.
Are there rubber vaginas? Rubber ass?
Well, you'd have to keep your penis, right?
Yeah. Of course.
Rubber legs, rubber ass, and a big fat rubber pot belly.
So what was this, a documentary on this whole thing?
I believe it might be a reality show.
Wow.
But it's being done in England, so it's a little difficult to get full episodes and stuff.
You know what Archie Bunker said about England?
What?
It's a fag nation.
No.
Well, but
that's what he said.
You would think this would be in Japan, I'm thinking.
Where the hand can be used as a knife?
My hand is used as a pussy.
I know, that's funny.
Yeah.
It's a little play on it. I like it. All right, let's play this.
The Monumental Bomber.
No, delayed action.
Let's play this before Jimmy leaves. My God.
Yes, here we go.
This is Dominique.
No, it's Donnie.
No, it's Dominique.
Oh, excuse me.
Dominic Barbara.
Dominique should have lost a few pounds before changing into this plastic woman thing.
You think it works better when there's a big, fat, disgusting body?
That's why I want E-Rock to do this so badly.
Oh, God.
The implications.
Yes. And then we just take him around town all day long. How do we do this?
Yeah.
I think we've already
I'm good for about $1,000 for this bit.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah.
I got to match that then.
Well, that's why I said $1,000. Because I'm thinking maybe $2,000 we can get this done.
Dress E-Rock up like a doll.
Wait, is this guy's name Brian or Brain?
Well, they did laugh when you said Brain, but I think it is Brian. But I didn't want to
Brian,
correct.
No one is named Brain.
It might have been a nickname, though.
I know what you were thinking. That's
yeah.
why I didn't correct you, because I'm not positive.
He just walks around with his ball bag hanging out his zipper all day.
So I'm sorry.
That's called the Brain.
Sorry to Brian if it's Brian, but it says Brain here, which wouldn't surprise me, but I thought that might be a
believe it
nickname.
is Brian.
Okay, so sorry, Brian.
But like you, I wasn't sure if it was a nickname.
Yeah.
But they did laugh when you said Brain.
Brain.
Oh, okay.
So
let's get to it.
Yes.
Warning,
this clip contains strong language.
Right. The sweatpants contain big tent.
Oh. Secrets of the Living Dolls. I can do that voice very well.
So the
Thank
letter
you.
is Jolie. It's very malleable.
Wait, it's a black dude?
Yeah,
Black dude goes white girl?
It's a black dude who lives in the Bronx.
This is like White Chicks.
Yeah.
It's just like White Chicks. 'Cause they look really bad, too.
Oh, my God. All right, you finally nailed it.
Yeah.
I thought this looked familiar. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Dominique, the Bronx, New York. Come on, how do I do voiceovers? Let's get this done.
All right.
Should I get a tape together?
You should.
Sure. All right.
Get a little demo.
It's very malleable. I was actually a very big time athlete.
Wait, pause. So they don't have the mouth figured out?
No, it's a mask. It's a complete rubber head. Fucking pulls over the entire
Why can't you figure
head.
out the mouth so it moves a little bit?
They want to look like a Barbie doll.
Oh, that's got to be hot in there.
Imagine the breath in there behind the mask.
Oh, and the sweat.
Can you imagine E-Rock?
Yeah, fuck
Just be
it.
screaming for a hoagie. He can't get it in there.
As the virus in a garage.
Oh, yeah. All right, so he's talking. The face doesn't move.
About a decade ago. So I've experienced what it's been like to be at the top of the quote-unquote male chain. This trophy right here.
Pause. What? He wins trophies for this?
He used to win trophies in football when he was an athlete.
Oh, football.
Yeah.
He looks ridiculous.
He looks like a silly goose.
He looks completely ridiculous in the mouth.
It really is creepy.
It's creepy looking. It just is creepy
It just
looking.
stays expressionless.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Creepy.
Right here was for MVP of a tournament when I was in college. When I walk into a place, they see a large black man.
Pause again so we can study that. Could you?
His body's awful.
Terrible.
What the fuck? He's walking into his room. I just want to explain it for the people. I don't even know what that is.
Wall to wall, wigs, dresses,
Right.
fucking.
Everything but moths and business cards falling in his hands in the kitchen.
But he's got like old lady shit on.
Mrs. Littman. She's in the tub downstairs.
It's all the stuff you'd assume old ladies have underneath their clothing.
Yes, girdles.
Like girdles and
Full body Spanx.
Spanx and
Banks. Underalls. My underalls keep me in place.
Think his ass stinks in this?
Oh, God. Reeking. Ex-football player ass in a girdle.
Well, there was a time this kid was putting together Legos with his father. This is why this stuff is tough now.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, my God. How do I prevent this one?
Oh, my God.
I'll accept some things. I'll be honest with you.
Right.
But I can't accept that.
That says,
Hi, Dad. Dad, I'm coming over.
You gotta accept me for
My partner and I are dolls. We both sound like Scott Shannon. Oh no, there's a mask on my face. There's a wig on my head.
Hey, you know what? This pretty girl just walked in, and
Whoa.
she's a football player. Boy, I sure would like to stick my dick where the shit comes out.
well, maybe she'll let you. Who are you? What's your name?
Cock and balls, McGillicuddy.
Very good.
we continue.
I guess if we have to.
Automatically, he's gonna rob me. Whereas, as a female, they're like, oh, she's really sexy, she's really cute, she's really cozy. I know.
No, you're not.
No, you're not.
You're creepy. You're a monster.
You look like a serial killer.
Yeah, who's the fat pig in the mask, they say.
Right.
It's a big rubber, expressionless doll mask.
Yeah, they don't say who's cute and sexy.
No. Look who's cute and sexy.
Yeah, who's this sociopath? Fucking
exactly.
This self-hating idiot.
Right.
Wants to be a white woman.
Yeah.
She's really cute. She's really cozy. I noticed that when I'm a sexy female, I get treated completely differently. For people to realize that this beautiful big white woman is really a black man is mind-blowing.
Yeah.
Some people are naive enough to think that, oh, in the United States, you have a black president now, so there's no more racism. I'm like, you have got to be fucking kidding me.
What?
Under what rock do you live?
Oh, boy.
A rubber one.
Look at
He's saying under what rock you live? Look at yourself, man.
Yeah.
The mouth doesn't move. No one's thinking you look like a sexy woman.
Stop trying to get into a racism, no racism argument when you're dressed like a fucking piece of plastic.
You're wearing a fucking rubber wetsuit.
Great. Yeah.
Imagine how that sweats.
That's gotta be great.
Damn it.
I would love for you to get into a political debate with a living doll.
A living doll. I can't understand you.
I've been known to have some rough swamp ass. Can you imagine having swamp ass dressed like that?
That'd be horrid.
When you think the inside of the mouth of the man
Yeah, with the fucking lips are hitting, the spittle.
Oh, that's gotta be fucking bad.
You have swamp ass once in a while?
Oh, every once in a while. It's very embarrassing. Especially when I go for a massage. And I know I'm reeking. I'm like,
oh, you don't shower first? I always shower.
Well, I try, but sometimes, what are you going to do?
Have you ever had your ass stinking during a massage?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And you know it stinks?
Oh, yeah. It's rough. What is this guy trying to say about racism?
Just because there's a black president doesn't mean that there isn't still a fuckload of racism here in the United States.
That's fine,
so
but
that's
why
probably
mention
why
it here?
That's probably why he dresses up like a white woman.
Hey, good for you. Why don't you explain what went wrong in your childhood that you're doing this so us parents know not to do that?
He gets
How
to
about that?
experience plastic privilege when he walks around like that. Wonderful.
Very nice. Yeah.
Oh, I'm not racist. I have 6 Latino friends. I have 4 Asian friends.
No.
If you can keep count of how
Can you
many...
pause again? I know we're pausing a lot, but it's a visual.
Psychopath.
Didn't this guy say that he gets treated really nicely when he walks around like a white, hot woman or whatever he said?
Yeah.
Look at this. Look at all the people on the sidewalk because the camera crews said, all right, let's take a walk. They're all completely and utterly horrified. Even that guy that looks like he could take care of himself. Look how far away he moves when this thing walks down the sidewalk.
I really think he's so tired of being looked at as a black man that he puts this getup on, and even though it's a freak show,
he'd rather be
looked at as a freak plastic white woman
because now
than a black man.
He's controlling the reason people are looking at him.
It's empowering to dress like a fucking plastic toy.
I'll see you guys later. I gotta get down to North Carolina.
Oh, Jimmy.
Pittsburgh tomorrow's on Saturday.
Pittsburgh.
Well, have a good weekend, guys. We'll see you Monday.
You have a good weekend too, Jim.
Goodbye, boys.
There goes Jimmy Norton.
Looks like a haunted house display.
Yeah, it's just scary.
He's an idiot. We should burn him alive.
And watch him scream from under his mask.
I bet the plastic dripping off him would go.
Hopefully off his penis.
I used to love burning plastic. Firebug. All right, let's hear.
Look at that guy, the white guy, the bald white guy. He's horrified. Move back a little so Ann could see this guy completely trying to get out of this monster's way.
Yeah.
It's a monster.
It is a monster.
He might as well have screamed at the top of his lungs upon seeing him.
But he said that everyone treats him nice when he's a woman. Really? Watch.
Because they see a curvy, sexy white woman.
It's alarming to see something like that coming toward you.
You don't know what it means.
Yeah, it looks like an alien, a monster.
A bank robber.
A
terrorist.
It's just creepy.
A serial killer.
Yeah.
Nothing good.
No.
Not good.
I have 4 Asian friends. If you can keep count of how many friends of another ethnicity you have, guess what?
So what are you going to do if you are in a relationship with somebody and they don't want you to mask?
Mask. Oh.
That's been a very difficult thing to consider. If I'm in a relationship with somebody and they don't want me to mask, I think it would be really hard to keep the relationship going for a very long time. I know plenty of maskers who have given up masking for their girlfriends, their boyfriends.
Everything has to have a
wives.
name.
Yeah.
How about we just throw it into the weirdo category?
Douchebag.
Other weirdos. Why do you have to make it... Why are you
Yeah.
trying to elevate the fact that you're fucking out of your mind?
Some people in the creep community have problems.
Yeah, exactly.
They've been asked to not be creepy ghouls.
My name is Dante. I'm a weirdo from the Bronx.
Thank you.
Yes.
That's what should be said here. But when I'm not masking. What?
Masking. He's masking.
When I'm not being a fucking weirdo.
Right. More.
For their girlfriends, their boyfriends, their wives. They've purged everything that they had. They threw out all their masks, threw out all their clothes, and then that urge came back.
That must have looked
some
cool
people
on the
came back
garbage
months
pile.
later, some people came back years later, and it completely destroyed their relationship.
Secrets of the Living Doll.
Channel4.com/dolls. Is that all we got on this?
We can watch a little more. This is a trailer.
A trailer for the whole show?
Everyone has secrets,
They're
but
putting-
some are more complex than others.
It's kind of like an extension of another persona within me that wants to go out and have fun.
All right.
Delve into the secret world of female masking.
There is still a lot of social pressure to conform.
When
I
I'm
dress
laying
up
out
and I
getting
put
a
this
tan.
mask on.
Yeah, to conform, to not wear a mask?
What? I don't get it at all.
Well, the one guy says he does it for fun, whatever. But, I mean, these other guys that are talking way deeper than that, that's creepy.
Shits and giggles? You think he's doing it for
do
shits
it for
and giggles?
some shits and giggles. And the one was laying out...
To get a tan.
But
It's a rubber
he,
suit.
fucking, whatever the fuck that we're supposed to call them. It's plastic. It's plastic
hot.
skin. You got to heat up fast.
Really warm.
Dress up and I put this mask on and, look very nice. It's like a beautiful woman walking down the street.
No, it's not. You're terrifying people.
It's nothing like that.
It's nothing like that. You're horrifying.
You look like Herman Munster.
Herman Munster.
You see this one chasing the pigeon?
Lily, where's my mask, Lily? Grandpa, give me my mask. Eddie, you've taken my mask. What a creep.
If I saw that, I would have to start beating it.
You would hit it?
Yeah, because I don't know
I thought you meant
what it's capable of doing.
Beating off.
Oh, is that what you meant? You beat your dick?
No, I wouldn't beat my dick.
You'd beat up the
I
person.
hope he's advocating violence.
That's not good.
Absolutely.
Against maskers.
Absolutely. Is that bad?
Terrible. Yes.
Horrible.
All right, then I'm not.
Oh, okay, cool.
Wink, wink. What? What happened? Where are these people?
In the Bronx.
Bronx.
That could be a problem.
Yeah.
If you got the shit beat out of you by
Right.
something that looks like that,
Yeah,
I
you
assume
might.
a lot of people would be pointing and laughing at you.
You might.
I'd probably just walk in the opposite direction.
Yeah.
Briskly.
Yeah, I don't want you beating maskers.
Pull out the camera.
But I do want you to point and laugh hysterically.
Yeah, you
and say,
can do
what
that.
the fuck is your problem,
That's
man?
acceptable. That's acceptable.
All right, good. Continue. Look at this thing chasing the pigeon. Go back.
Chasing the pigeon.
But they look like hot chicks, Ed. You tell me if this thing chasing the pigeon looks like a hot chick.
So hot.
All right? Watch that.
Nice. It's like a beautiful woman walking down the street.
Yeah. Like you can't tell that gait isn't all man.
It's either Bigfoot or a man.
Yeah.
It's certainly not a woman. Look at the huge calves
terrible.
on this thing.
It's horrible.
Community of men that want to look like real-life dolls.
What do you see when you look in the mirror?
A very exciting female. I just can't believe that that's a 70-year-old man in the mirror.
What?
It's like
What?
70.
Oh, he's 70 and he's dressing like, it's good. That's good to see your grandpa dressed like a fucking plastic woman. That's
not going to horrify the grandkids at all. That's great.
On fucking Christmas
Wonderful,
morning.
right?
Hi, Grandpa. What's this?
You think some of these people step over the line and now force families to accept them?
Of course.
Instead of waiting for everyone to leave and then you could go into this nonsense?
Yeah.
You think there's a few?
Accept me for who I am.
You guys just accept me. Yeah, the kids are crying.
It's a big reveal. It's Thanksgiving dinner, and Grandpa walks in like this.
Just horrifies people.
I thought there was no time that you got to do with
the uncles go over and start fucking punching on him. He's like, "No, it's Grandpa! Grandpa! It's Grandpa!" Oh, fuck.
All right.
It's like coming out of a dollhouse.
Secrets of the Living Dolls. Monday at 10 on 4.
Yeah, huh? Oh, that's.
Let me say hi to. Oh, okay. Yeah, people are into the show. They know more about it than us. Tim in Jersey, go ahead. We'll start with you,
guys,
Tim.
Morning.
Hey.
I was watching a little of this yesterday, and there's a 70-year-old guy who dresses up like this, and on his suit, he cut his own hair to make pubes on his rubber suit.
What? Oh.
What, like
what? So
gray
when
pubes?
Wait, so when he's technically naked as a girl, meaning taking the clothes off, but he still has the plastic covering, he wants pubic hair.
Plastic vaginas?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He shows the suit to the camera while he's powdering it up so he can get into it. He shows the area and says, "Yeah, well, I wanted it to look real, so I cut my own hair and glued it to the vagina."
Can't you just get like wig hair? Or something?
Or the vaginas?
Is it functional? The vagina?
Yeah.
Can you fuck it?
I was
going to say, are they fuckable?
Can you fuck it?
But there's different. There's a scene where they're on the phone with the company that sells the suits, and they're FaceTiming, and the guy is, the woman is asking him what kind of
nightmare.
What kind of down there they want.
Oh, what kind of vagina they want? What, like big and sloppy or fucking?
And there's like a pocket that your junk goes in.
A pocket? You what?
There's a pocket in the suit that your junk fits in.
You got to put your junk in a pocket.
Yeah. So they have like rear ends that are, do you want the rear end to be,
right?
And oh god, it's just.
I would have a shelf ass, man.
Yeah,
I would fucking have that thing. Fucking
a badonk. You can just put your junk in your pocket.
Right.
Oh my god!
Wow.
I love that this guy's just laughing through his phone call. Oh, thanks, brother.
That is terrible.
All right, let me go to
enjoy indeed.
Let me go to Corey in Vegas. Corey.
Yes, Corey.
How you doing, boys? It's one that's really disturbing. Is Vanessa, and she actually shows you that she put saline injections into his breast area,
right?
And he starts showing off his tits like it's actually working. It's really disturbing at that point.
Is that
I start laughing.
Oh, we might have the clip. Thank you.
We have the Vanessa clip. Let's take a look.
Thank you, Corey.
Anytime, boys.
I'm about to have what's called saline infusions, where they are going to inject saline into my breast tissue, and they will grow and look like real female breasts.
It looks like it's a zombie from The Walking Dead.
Wait, pause. So he's doing this to his real skin?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, he must have injected the bags or something in his skin.
Oh,
and then he's pumping them up.
I don't know.
We had a woman that came in and showed us that. That was the weirdest thing.
Yeah.
She had like I don't even know.
Valves.
Yeah,
in
they
her,
were
like,
valves. You're
armpits.
right. And then she would fill them up depending on what she wanted to do.
They were all
She was
red,
dominatrix.
raw, and infecty.
So they were the size of basketballs. And then she would explain that she would let some out
they were
when she had to go, to Thanksgiving and stuff like that. She would get them down to a reasonable size. Mm-hmm. All right, here's Vanessa. Go ahead, sorry.
Breasts. I'm very excited.
Are you?
And so we're just going to inject into the breast tissue. It's much like an IV, and it pulls in the breast tissue and forms breast.
She doesn't have
2 hours later from our last visit.
He doesn't have bags. He's just injecting
straight into himself.
Yeah, because it's going all over the fucking place. Look,
straight
there's
into
no rhyme or
breast
reason
tissue.
where that shit's going. Look,
Yeah,
dude.
Oh, my God.
And I got to say it again. If you're going to go down this road and this lifestyle and there's other maskers, why don't you get together and figure out a fucking mouth that works better than
that mouth is terrible.
Maybe like a ventriloquist deal with some adhesive or something so it moves with your chin.
I don't know. You figure, you put your teeth in something on the inside of the thing and make this thing move a little bit.
I think a fucking George mouth.
Hey, fuck you. Look at my tits.
Right. Yeah.
And we have completed the saline infusion. It feels amazing. It's very exciting. When the saline first goes in, the breast tissue is a little bit firm, but as it sits in your system and warms up a little bit.
What? So he's injecting the saline, and then the hole
into the breast tissue.
Into the pecs.
And then the hole that is made by the
he's super gluing,
super glue.
He crazy glues it shut.
Super gluing it shut.
Well, you don't want your fucking fake salt water leaking out all over your suit.
Is this approved by the FDA?
Oh yeah, it's totally safe. It's perfectly safe.
All right, they did their studies on rats.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's
when you suck that.
Oh God, Jesus Christ. Fuck. Tastes like when you're fucking sucking water at the beach. Yikes. All right, so crazy glue that fucking tit meat shut.
Yeah, the tit hole.
Wow. This is bizarre shit people are into.
Yeah.
It sits in your system and warms up a little bit. It does get much softer. So it felt a little bit tight as it was
Look,
going
one
in.
nipple's like
The
fucking
saline
down,
infusion
one's
is supposed
up.
to last about 2 or 3 hours. Part of the process requires that you're well hydrated. It makes the saline last longer. It doesn't absorb into your system quite as fast. The last time I did it, it was supposed to last about 2 or 3 hours, but I was so well hydrated, it ended up lasting about 7 or 8 hours.
Wow,
dude, I started dry heaving. That is too much.
Wow,
we're in a business where we see a lot of fucked up shit. That got me like nauseous.
That's fucking sick shit right there. What about the pocket? What about the peenie pocket?
Yeah, we need to see the peenie pocket. Yeah. Any more clips?
The rubber vagina looks like.
What do you say, Sam? What do you say?
Sam?
Well,
Help
I'm
us
looking
out.
at. We might be able to pull this off if we got like $2,000.
$2,000?
Yeah. What do we got?
Well, you can get the whole skin suit that does not include sleeves or I don't think a mask.
Sleeves.
But that's $850.
Yeah, but that's for an average sized person.
That's true. What's
double
large?
that for E-Rock's body?
It's a large. Oh, God.
He's yelling somewhere. I know it.
Oh. We got to get him in this suit and then fuck him with a dildo.
Right. What?
Yeah.
Why don't we make a shitty version of it?
Like out of what?
I don't know.
Out of a tarp?
I haven't thought that far in advance yet.
I think we can do it, though.
Let's just make our own shitty version.
Right.
What if we just stick silly putty to him and cover him? cover him
cover him with silly putty. It's the same color.
Yeah.
He did Peanut Head, so.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, except the news reports wouldn't be good if we accidentally suffocate E-Rock to death because there's silly putty all over his face.
Yeah, what are you going to do?
This is the girdle with the built-in vagina and asshole.
What?
Yeah, so it's like a...
Does it have the peenie pocket, though?
It's...
Where are you?
I guess it must be built in up here.
Oh, see, look. No, go down to the left. They're showing you where the penis goes, and then you could still have your vag.
Oh, you have to pull the penis up.
Yeah, you pull all the penis shit up, and then you got the vag underneath.
Oh.
So guys are fucking each other with this shit.
You know it.
Yeah.
Oh, God, are people weird.
In the ass, too. They're having anal sex.
Oh.
In the God-given one or the
no, in the fake one.
No, wait.
They give you a fake one.
See?
But does it go through the fake one into the real one?
Oh, that would be terrific.
That's what I'm thinking. There's no tube in there.
No.
You go through that into the real one.
Dude, I swear to God, I'm getting nauseous.
That's terrible.
There's something that's just not
something. So everything isn't.
But, I mean, you get used to hearing about weird shit. This one is like fucking...
It's so strange. I never heard about this one. Oh.
This is just one you strap on.
It's a strap-on vagina?
Strap-on vagina.
That's nice.
And then the old man took his own hair and made pubic hair?
He's resourceful. So that's nice.
Either Big A or Bobo needs to put one of these on. Maddie from Arizona.
Oh, wow. Big A would be great in one of these.
Bobo could probably sexy it up.
Bobo. And he wouldn't need a big pocket for his dick.
No, not really.
What was the furries? The Furbies? I always forget the name.
Furries.
Furries, okay. When we talked about the furries, we had a couple guys call in. This could be the first topic that we don't have one listener that does this.
No one does this.
Because every time you bring up some weird fucking thing out there, we always get somebody out there calling, hey, man, I do it. It's not that bad.
Yeah, I do it. It's, it's freeing.
Hey, chill out on the masking thing, guys. Big fan. Since NEW, don't judge me.
Don't judge me.
Why can't Photoshop Mike make a suit for E-Rock? Who's Photoshop Mike?
I don't know who that is.
I don't know. What are these people?
They assume we know everybody.
They certainly do.
Don in Alaska.
Hey, one of the he's been part of the show or fan of the show for a long time. His name's
we know every
Mike.
fan.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, but yeah, he does special effects. He does like werewolf or zombie movies, on independent TV and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Guys kick him some
Is it
money,
reasonable?
Yeah, he was part of that the show for the Gap movie for
hair on your
Ron
banana.
Fez.
Did you have a hair on your banana?
A black one.
Yeah, that's
Whose
not.
was it? But I'm not like that. I just take it off and just keep eating.
That's true.
What the hell? You got to assume wherever that hair came from, they shampooed this morning.
You don't got to assume anything.
I'm so glad Don hung up because I wasn't listening to him at all.
I wasn't either.
Photoshop Mike.
Photoshop Mike rules, huh?
What did he do? Oh, this cough is terrible.
You want to watch more Maskers?
Huh? Yeah.
Are you setting up for a day off tomorrow?
No, I'm not. I would have taken off today. It's just ugh.
Is it like a winter cough?
Yeah. I don't know what
dry
it is.
coughs?
Just, dry hacking. Ugh, I'm constantly clear the fucking throat out. It's terrible.
Yeah, let's do one more, Sam.
Okay.
Yes, please, Sam.
Oh, God. Another one.
Oh, come on.
Stop it. How are you getting hairs in your banana?
His hairy banana. Opie's eating the hairy banana.
I don't know.
Opie likes the hairy banana.
Oh, all right.
He admitted it.
Oh, boy. Anything?
Oh, this
buffering. What? Where do you get this banana from?
Female maskers are a hidden community of ordinary family men.
Not hiding very well.
They're not freaky people. They're just like you and me.
No, they're not.
Who lead extraordinary double lives.
I'm not going on there, ball. No, come on.
Where do I get time to have my husband versus my girlfriend?
Dressing up in elaborate rubber bodysuits and masks. They strive to become their very own ideal fantasy woman.
But it doesn't.
I love women. I used to collect pictures of swimsuit models.
Not all of them even want to be hot. Some of them want to be a nasty hag.
There are thousands of maskers.
Jerry, we need a blast!
Oh, my God. They get together?
Yeah.
They have conventions?
They have little parties.
It's not.
Oh God, that's so.
But then if you're the wife and you have to sit there and go, when do I get my husband?
I'm my husband, but not my rubber fucking freak.
Right.
My rubber freak man. Wow.
Jerry, we need a blast!
And they come from every corner of the planet.
No.
But, fearing scorn and ridicule,
Hey, what is that?
most have kept their secret behind closed doors.
I wouldn't walk, 20 steps down the road dressed as a doll.
Now, some are finally ready to
Guy's
step
wig
out.
fell off. I bet they'd think, the first thing I would think is that some chick is a burn victim. And they came up with some fucking thing where she could walk around the streets, or a monkey ate her face, or something.
It does look like one of those weird face transplants.
Yeah.
It looks like Halloween. Period.
Oh, that's fun.
Of course, people are gonna make fun of you. What are you talking about? Right? Because once again, the mouth doesn't move, and it's not even your real eyes.
No,
the eyes are on the thing, but I guess you could kind of see through whatever the fuck it is,
something.
right? Because you saw the one guy trying to put away groceries, and he was moving like you move when you do have a mask on, where you don't have full perspective.
They look like after they wear it for a while, they'll have a stiff neck.
Yeah,
because they were moving around without really moving the neck around.
Yeah, I guess you can't go walking around dressed up like Michael Myers and wonder why you're not taking it seriously.
Yes, that's another thing. It's a Michael Myers.
It does have a
Captain
Michael
Kirk mask.
Myers type of feel to it.
with a wig.
Yes, absolutely. All right.
Finally ready to step out in public.
That's it?
To reveal themselves for the very first time.
Yes,
It's a little overwhelming right now.
That's a man. That's a man. I don't give a fuck what you eat.
Oh, boy.
Oh, shit. Someone ain't having it.
The brothers don't like that.
No.
Mm-mm. I don't give a fuck what you is.
I got a very good question coming in from our fine fans. Really. Vincent Delaware, go ahead.
Hey, yeah, the question I had is, why is it always guys with this weird shit?
That's true.
Like, we put on weird doll masks, we dress up as furries, we're fucking donkeys. Why can't we just be guys that fuck chicks and act like guys?
Yeah.
But what are the chicks into? Because you're right, a lot of this weird shit, it's always the male.
They do
species.
dicking. It's called dicking. They just put a little rubber dick on and walk around, flop it around like fucking, like meat spin.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a very good question. A lot of this really strange over-the-top stuff is always men.
It's probably all men that have been conditioned to not be emotional. And they have all these emotions inside, and so they get weird.
Emotions.
Whereas women can be emotional.
But I think some women are furries, I guess.
Yes, there are female furries.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, Opie, good luck with that kitty of yours.
Ugh.
Bye.
Yeah, it's got to be frightening. This is more frightening than drugs.
Yeah, I'm doing the best I can, trust me. And then I get fucking pissed off by that fucking video that we didn't talk about today.
Which one?
The black kid.
Oh, right.
Yeah. That's like some bullshit, man. There's some things my kid does, it's hilarious and stuff, but you have to squash it.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to fucking raise an animal.
It's a little black kid fucking cursing, and they're just egging the kid on, calling a little bitch and a cunt and fucking
right, and having the kid curse and stuff
and shit, and having the kid curse. And then I guess the police posted it on one of their Facebook pages, and the police got in trouble,
right,
for showing
I'm glad they posted
stereotyping.
it.
It's like, shut up.
And hopefully they take the kid away, and maybe the kid has a half a chance of doing, having some kind of normalcy.
Too late.
Is this the video? Mm-hmm. This thing was just like, what the fuck? Really? I'm in the same world as this shit? I'm working my ass off at home, not sleeping properly, and at least trying to do the right thing.
I'll raise my kids.
And then you could just have a kid like this?
Yeah.
Fuck.
That's just ghoulish. Or goulash.
And even if you do all the right things, there's no guarantee your kid's going to be all right. That's what's frightening, too.
No, but guaranteed this kid will not turn out
right, but you're making it, more of a guarantee that, yes, he isn't when you just don't do anything.
Right.
And then there was another kid. They're not sure if the video's real yet. The 9-year-old kid in, where was that, Russia or something, that they found on the street. And he's bragging that he's been drunk for years and doing drugs. And then there was another fucking story here in New York on 48th Street, close to us, where the 4-year-old's dead with fucking cigarette burns and stuff.
Crazy.
It's like, it's horrifying.
It's not a nice place.
Anyway, the video, I'm just bummed out now. We should go back to masking.
The video, the camera off, the diaper-clad child exchanges a load of curse words.
Oh, they're not going to. Yeah, they're not.
Yeah, but at least they have the whole story.
Oh, you want? Okay.
Yeah, that's good enough.
Well, then we'll play the
we got to go home anyway. I got shit to do.
That's true.
At least they'll have the story. I'm sure people have seen this anyway.
Yeah, they're really being a little vulgar.
And what is it, the uncle that's egging them on?
Was it? A young child, perhaps 2 or 3 years old, in a disturbing, profane war of words with at least 3 adults. They seem irritated over a fallen chair.
You a bitch. You a bitch. Stop. You throwing the fit right now, little? Put that bitch up. You ain't talking that now.
The child then flips his middle finger at the camera.
But he flips it in a way like he knows how to do it properly. You know,
he's got the thumb out.
Yeah.
CNN has obscured, exchanges at least 35 swear words with the adults in the 1
Good
minute
vocabulary.
2-second video.
35. Say suck my dick.
That's good.
You can't fight. Say you a bitch.
You a bitch.
Bitch.
They discuss sexual matters, even apparent gang affiliations.
Oh, where is he from, what? From Dushnop.
Aw.
What hood you from?
Something's different.
What hood you from?
Say the name 3 times.
What's up then? The video was posted on the website of the Omaha, Nebraska Police.
You're a hoe, bitch.
I have nothing to say. It's just it's.
And then
it's just a real fucking bummer.
And then I saw a video last night that was the complete opposite of that. I think it was Ella sings Elvis. Did you see that little kid in the car seat singing Elvis Presley with her dad? And that was just adorable.
Ella.
Ella, it's a kid. What do you think? It's Jason Ellis?
There are other people.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's the little kid.
Yeah, maybe.
Just adorable. And the kid just it reminded me of what you said about your daughter saying daddy all the time. Or that this kid won't shut up with that.
Baby!
Yeah. That's about the age of my daughter. She just yells daddy all day to me. Daddy! Daddy!
That's all this kid's saying.
Yeah.
Kid can't really say it well. It goes daddy. Kid's crazy. And then daddy puts on Elvis, and the kid literally starts singing Elvis songs.
Hi, Daddy. Hi, baby.
That's exactly what I'm going through.
Kids are mental patients.
She's probably about 15, 16 months old, if I had to guess.
I think you're right. Like 14 minutes.
I want to see the Elvis part.
Yeah. Go forward a little.
We had a fun show today. I want to end on an up.
All right.
Fuck.
Oh, I wish I would. In the land of old times are not forgotten.
It's hilarious.
Hi, Ella.
That's exactly what I'm going through at home every day. That kid sings "Look Away, Look Away, Look Away, Dixieland."
Really?
Yeah. Away. It's a little different than bitch.
Right.
Ho.
Hi, Ella.
Why do they keep saying hi?
Because they have nothing else going on in their lives.
It's nice to be celebrated to that extent, though.
I love it.
I would love having somebody walk around just cheering for me.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I love it. But after a while, you're like, okay.
I'm here. It's real.
Right. I'm just amazed the kids are so into singing, like the faces. Me, Dixieland. The eyes shut.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
You know what?
It's rocking.
This baby, the shape of her head, and the way she moves her mouth and eyes, and her pronunciation, completely that's Roland.
Oh my God, it's little Roland.
Hallelujah.
Singing hallelujah. All like into it. And the father's just driving.
Yeah, but who puts this on in their car?
I know.
This is some epic shit going on.
He's a pretty dope kid.
Yeah, that's an epic fucking Elvis song,
Absolutely.
by the way. Yeah, and that's only half done. The kid just starts wailing, and then there's a part where the drums go dum 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 dum, and the kid takes her arm and starts going dum 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 dum.
Nice.
Imagine if you had
whatever
a kid,
it is, you can't even tell at that fucking age.
16 months.
Yeah,
singing Elvis.
Singing Elvis.
That's awesome.
I kind of like bitch and ho though.
You like that kid better?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Say, what's my name, nigga?
Why?
What hood you repping?
Why just
I
keep?
don't know.
Why?
Well, you can tell that's there's a father there. There's some guidance there. That's
that father's probably not gang affiliated.
All about.
He's probably not gang
Why just keep
affiliated.
the cycle going?
I don't know.
Because I had cycles in my life, and
It's allowed.
And as a parent, though, I know the cycles of what happened to me growing up, and I decided no,
because it's literally allowed.
I don't understand why you wouldn't try to do things differently. The stuff that bothered you as a kid.
Yeah,
it doesn't seem like
a no-brainer.
You'd think
it doesn't seem like the guy who's raising that or talking to that little baby sees any problem with the way his life is.
No.
He probably doesn't think he needs to change anything.
Baby has no idea. That's what's so sad. And that baby was Tops, too, that we were looking at.
Yeah.
The other one.
If you say anything, then it's a problem, though. You can't say, like, this, there needs to be something done in there. There needs to be some kind of guidance, a lot more criticism. And then criticism just breeds, you're a racist, you're this, that, and then nothing gets done. So
the thug culture.
Yeah, thug culture.
Is what that video is completely started the debate
culture.
of.
And this is adorable culture.
Aww.
Look at that.
Look at that baby. She loves Elvis.
Exactly.
She loves her dad.
Exactly.
Nice. All right, we're going to go home now.
All righty.
And I think we have nothing else to say, right?
No, I think I'm done. I'm done yapping.
So we're
chatting.
So just hit something. We did
All
it.
right.
We
Hit
did
something.
it. What, we
Go
need
ahead.
a big fucking out? Just fucking hit something.
The Opie and Anthony Show is drawn to a close. Stay tuned to reflect, relive, and get the story behind the story of the finest moments of today's show. Sam Roberts, Opie and Anthony Post Show